Do, do, do. Okay, hopefully we are live. He hoped. He prayed. Is he? It's not like that for him.
How Cloud9 play in the regular season compared to what happens in playoffs, and we're in the exact same situation as we were in stage 1.
Hello.
They were playing G2 on the last week before going into playoffs. They lost against G2, and they lost the following match against Evil Geniuses and Sentinel. So they need to get something going right now. They need to get with this win so they, you know, are in the right mental space for playoffs.
Yeah.
Cloud9, they're always so close. Like, please.
Does lightning strike twice here? That is what we're wondering. But here is the wild stuff. We want to continue to reflect on how good Oxy is. We got
look at Baldy quietly sipping his Red Bull, yeah.
And I believe your boys, you know, probably somewhere in that list in the top 20 as well, or top 15 of top players here. What
Think man's a gambling sponsor? Is poker gambling? It is in a sense, but I put it in kind of its own category. Because like it is a game of skill. You know what I mean? It's not random. It's also not against the house either. No, I haven't seen a Frost interview, but I've heard that he was quite mad. When getting Matt Vito's back, champs. Champs is when I'll start doing them again. You got to make champs feel special somehow, you know. What was I gonna do then? I was on the cusp of doing something.
Gatekeeper
that's
of
true,
that top level.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's so
Also, the thing
consistent,
doesn't work
but
on
then
YouTube. I don't know
they
how
just
to
can't
get it
do
to work on
This
YouTube.
G2, they definitely have
So
a shot.
don't even
If you get
try.
a win like this just before playoffs, that could be exactly what they need to.
My bread? It's not even my bread. I've already got the bread. It's just for a cent.
Cloud9 constantly fighting for the Intercontinental Championship.
It's just about getting better at
Never get
poker.
an opportunity to fight for the WWE Championship or the
But this could be
AEW
the time.
Championship. This could be the
This
time.
could be the time,
This could be
though.
the
If any of
opportunity.
you are
Guys.
poker
Oh,
players,
I'm sorry, Dan. We were just
I
talking
wanna
about
get better.
wrestling here for a minute.
Oh, Drive
hey, look,
pick C9.
predictions. So, okay.
Lone C9.
We get it, girl. You're in blue.
Except if they're
Have you
not
seen
graphics.
Suits? It's actually peak and I haven't finished it yet.
how the fuck do you say your name though? Is the problem? Zerlakshizir. Thanks for the 6 months. Have I seen Suits? I've seen a bit of Suits.
Predict them every time. Win or
I
lose.
have something to say. Well,
The
if
guy who
G2
looks like a mole?
that did not happen.
What's his name?
When we
Luke?
were on the
Come
couch,
on!
that did not happen.
No, you can't do that, okay?
Yes, I can.
Unreal. Just, you know, shenanigans from this one.
We'll
All
make sure
right.
to pull that graphic up if they're here.
Nope,
Exactly.
nope.
We'll make
Well,
sure
that
to
is
show
going to
that.
do it for us, Coach Faith. Thank you so much for joining us, my friend. Always a
Really appreciate
pleasure.
it.
Always a pleasure. And let's go ahead and get this show started. VCT America starts right now.
This is
I'm just chilling on his phone. Panana, thanks for the 20 months. Will you wear suits? When will you wear suits? I did watch Man U Arsenal, yeah.
It's fun to play against my former teammates. When I joined the guard, I was 17, and they're good friends, so it's always fun to play with friends, but
He was 17 when he joined the guard. That's crazy. Sometimes you forget how young they are.
Perfectly timed though. Fallon gets 2. He's gonna have to get 3 to win the round. Time is so short though. He's gonna spot him. Fallon gets all.
Yeah, Man U Arsenal, I thought... You know what I honestly thought? I thought Arsenal aren't going to win the league. That was my main thought from that game. It's just the way they play football just isn't conducive with winning the league. It's just not going to happen. Why is it every time I'm here, you're only watching 1 or 2 games? Yeah, but the last game is loud MIBR. It's 2 teams that aren't even in the playoffs. Like, why do I give a shit? You know what I mean? I just think that Arsenal don't like, they're gonna finish 2nd or 3rd. You know, they're gonna finish on probably like mid-70s points. And they're gonna be 3rd. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I've been getting out. How many hours have I streamed in this past week? It's probably a lot. It's probably
nice
a
little,
decent amount.
Playoffs preview game here.
Yeah,
it's not like there's a huge amount on the line,
well,
but
you say that.
okay.
If you win this matchup,
Yep.
guarantee yourself 2nd seed in the group.
Yep.
Right? And that gets you a dodge against, you don't play Sentinels.
You don't play Sen. Yeah, you get the side of the bracket that's... You know what, though? The side of the bracket that you would get by winning this game is still tough. You get 100
Oh,
thieves in
stop
NRG.
lying.
And that is, you know, they're no slouches.
Stop lying.
So, you know, it's not like...
Look
you're
at
going
Josh
up
trying to
against
fucking
bums if
sell
you
it.
win. But if you lose, you get the side of the bracket with Leviathan and Sentinels. And then
That's
when you drop
way
down to
harder.
lowers, potentially, you
That's
might have to
way
face
harder.
crew, I
11
think.
Sen
Trying to be inside the
or
game.
100 thieves in NRG.
That's a crazy monitor angle.
Fucking hell, I know which one I'd do.
Becoming one with the singularity.
Yeah, but you're right. There's no slouches on either side, to be honest. So it's.
But yeah, dodging Sentinels, you do want to
I
dodge
think
them.
you'd want to dodge Sentinels right now.
Channel of a drone show
Now
music
that I
performance
think
for
about
stage 2. I'll be
it, Gang
streaming that.
losing against Hennes is what made them miss
Yeah,
chance.
probably somewhat.
The RRQ run is a given, so Gang in the lowers is just in the way.
Wolverhampton. To catch a vibe,
5
thanks for the
times
25
5.
months. Now that I think about Gen losing against Longsham is what made them miss champs. Yeah, of course it is. RRQ run is a given, so Gen G in the lows is just in the way. Okay, Ascent, C9, pick Lotus. Haven Decider. I think the Haven Decider is okay for C9.
1, 2, 3! That is
CG2's attack on Ascent.
Can't
Sunset Ever,
wait
thanks
to
for the 3
watch
months. Are they still
C9
playing
go
with
out
Baby?
0 to 2 again.
Apparently this is a big game for MIBR. I don't think it is. Well, I don't know the point situation of Cloud9, to be fair. Double Senti against double Senti.
G2
Deadlock
win.
Vice. Bit different. Yeeting Forever with 100 bits. So still no Leaf. I'm really hoping that we get Leaf for at least playoffs. You would hope that G2 would want to, you know, get some game time back with their actual team. But who knows? But let's see what Cloud9 can do. This, I think, is a good test for them because they got battered by Sentinels. Right, there was very clearly a tier gap between them and Sen. G2 right now are probably coming in, you know, somewhere around here. So are you close to this line, or is there still a gap? If there's still a gap, then you aren't going to champs. Like, there's just no fucking way you're going to make it. And honestly, that's the case. And if you go on C9's VLR page and scroll through their VLR page, what you will find is, as we get a tech pause straight away, and I'll do it if you want. What you'll find is in C9's wins, is they're either against really bad teams or teams that were bad at the time. i.e. 2G, e.g. Furia. Scroll down, Furia. Lev. This is Rossi Lev. And this is FNS NRG falling apart. This is FNS Energy. Crew. NRG with Ethan Nigeling. Lucid Memes, thanks for 6 months, who were completely
Happy half-year
shambles at this point.
anniversary.
Loss. This is 2024 MIBR, who were terrible. Fioria. Allowed that had fallen apart at this point. EG. And their one good win, you might say, was Lev. But again, this is when Lev... I mean, I remember this game. This was the 18-16 on Ascent. incredibly messy, incredibly awful, horrible game of Valorant that they happened to win. And then apart from that, they beat MIBR. And I mean, at that, like, and this is the point. Really, at the time, they've only beaten teams who really were not very good. So if they can beat G2 here, this would be like the first like good team they've beaten. I would say in multiple years. Yeah, they beat bad teams and they lose to good teams. They are absolutely the prime meridian. They are the most reliable. You can set your watch to a Cloud9 result. They will not upset someone. They will not lose to a team that is bad. In fact, did they even lose to bad teams? Let's see. Let's take a look. They lost to Sen. Losing to EG here, not amazing, but then they did go on a bit of a run, so, you know, maybe. Lost to Sen, lost to G2, lost to MIBR, G2, T1 there. Let's take off season out. Lost to Crew, who went on a run. Crew went on a run to champs. Sen, G2. 100 Thieves were the stage 1 champions. Okay, losing the game to MIBR, that's not great. Lost NRG. So yeah, I mean, even their losses are all understandable losses.
Not, you know, goldfish memory. Just move on and
Baby Bay is
going
still
forward,
playing.
boys, and just focus on the
What
next
team
round.
don't I like to watch?
And right now, I would say that challenge
EG?
for us is now becoming a strength. So I can't really point at any weaknesses right now. I think we're a great team.
Oh, great. This is what I've tuned in for? Fucking tech pauses? This is what we're here for? Anyway, this does give me some time to take a look at the point situation in Americas. Liquipedia. Points, VCT. Like a minute behind. I don't really want to test my internet too much, but fine. You've made me do it. Are they lying? How much do you bet that they're lying? I mean, we are speeding up a bit here. Oh. I was like 20 seconds. 20 seconds. So this is the point situation in Americas. Now MIBR can get to 9 if they win today. Cloud9 can get to 7. And that is all that matters. So for MIBR to make champs, they need these two to do well. And really, it's just Lev. But can they still make it? Yes. So they have to have Lev finish 4th. And G2, they need a G2 versus Sen grand final. Oh no, actually Lev could finish 3rd if they win. Because this could be 9. But that's literally it. So they need exactly, so for MIBR champs, you need exactly a Sen G2 grand final. Which doesn't seem that outrageous, to be honest. Sen G2 grand final with Lev third/4th. And then the rest doesn't really matter.
And a bingo game.
A bingo game
as well, which I don't know if the desk has been alluding to it.
Yeah,
possibly.
I think they're going to be playing bingo with it later on.
Yeah.
So we're not going to fill it in, but I do want to just take a look at like which the most likely to happen, I think.
Sure.
So
can we show the finger ball?
Yeah, here we are. Here we are.
There we are.
Oh well, the blinding light on the bottom right, but the bottom right says taunting on stage and Bucky kill.
Yep.
But I reckon that vertical down the right-hand side is a good one. Okay, first of all, Sunset gets banned.
Yeah.
That's feeling pretty good.
Okay, it's already banned.
Team flash.
Team flash. That's
Dude,
gonna happen.
You always get a team flash.
Yep.
You always get one. Series score 2-0. Now I'm not gonna say which way that happens. But,
okay. Yeah.
And Baby Bay loves making everybody stand up.
Yes.
Guys, do the Lysor.
That's kind of unlikely, though. No.
No. What? I think he did it in a previous G2 game.
He did, yeah, but I mean, there's a bit more pressure on it now. Is it
pressure?
Yeah, I don't know.
The vibes. He's the vibes guy.
True, but
I mean, this is a poor podcast attempt from professional podcasters. You'd hope that they were a bit better at podcasting, to be honest.
I'm saying I'm just saying.
Could play a game of rematch. This is the problem with tech pauses. I would actually prefer just a timer. Just give me a timer. How much time do you need?
I think they've lost the ping
I
pong
can play
ball.
rematch.
I had my turn of the negative aura ping pong loss, and I was chasing the ball around, and that was in week 2, so it's their turn now.
It is a little disastrous how negative aura it is to go
chase around the ball
and chase around a ping pong
ball. It might
ball
not
in the
even
back.
be your fault as well. The person serving to you could just miss.
Yeah,
and you still have to chase it.
And you still look like the idiot who's going around chasing a ping pong ball.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, they're moving around.
So, take a look at what's happening inside the studio here.
I'm pretty sure Wise is asking, am I losing aura right now?
You lose the round.
CBD, thanks for the 5 months. Oh, there we go.
What's your VFL been up to? Any thoughts of J Champs format?
Well, I need
5033.
Okay, now.
A main control.
Shut
is
up.
the goal for Cloud9. All grouped up here.
Champs format will be the same as Toronto. I like the way that Toronto one worked, to be honest. Was that a purposefully missed?
With a paranoia sweeping out a second wave of things for G2. Ready to try
Smoke
and
by
contain
Oxy.
this one right from the side. No one expecting it. Shock dance rebounding and doing the damage indeed.
Nice, Mitch.
Bottom section of mid.
Kills
Mitch
Jonah too.
made sure to fill in all sorts of those gaps. Effort. Still isolated, still trying to cut up the corner with the right click and a left click combo.
So I've got Mitch in this game for my VFL, and I've got Luke Show playing later.
To see if he could do
He's
it.
not going to
Frenzy.
lose.
5 bullets left, brought it to the 1v1, but the spike is out in the middle of bloody nowhere. 44.
He has
health left to
2
his
teleports to work with.
Oh, are you going to expect this one?
He's just cooked Zeppa.
He's all over the place. He's in the bloody walls, yeah. How are you going to be expecting this?
I mean, he's got to start thinking about it the longer that it takes for Jorg to poke his head out.
Yeah, and now screen goes to black, but hold on, Jorg, he's found the timing!
That's an astonishing 1v3 from Jorg.
So, a 1v3 straight off the rip for Cloud9. Some things never change, huh?
Because the frenzy got him the 2K on the people peeking from close mid. That is, you won't see that very often. That whole round from the beginning, it's a beautiful
I'll take my 2 Mitch kills, though.
Deliberately missing an Omen one way.
It's really cool.
Oh no, guys, we're so noob. Yeah, we don't know what we're doing. Flash out into Gelato.
They literally were like, oh my god, we're terrible at this game, we missed a one-way, into, oh no, we're actually terrible at this game, we lost a 1v3.
Yeah, beautiful collection of kills there. Fast forwards, Oxy is trying to set himself up nicely onto that line with a classic. Has managed to take down Jorgamo.
This is Valorant.
Standard, thanks for the 19 months.
Almost the most pointless day in franchising history.
This one I don't see as completely pointless, because at least these teams will be in playoffs, and I can get a decent idea of, I mean, at least for C9. Like, C9, this is a good test, right, because they got battered by Sen. If they get battered by G2 with Baby Bay, you'll just know that this team, there's no point even thinking about. Like, if they're getting battered by G2 with Baby... Like, if they had Leaf, like, fair enough, but G2 with Baby Bay, C9 should not be getting battered by. You know, this should at least be a competitive game. This should be a good game.
Hope that they die to Spike. Hope that they can't keep any of this weaponry. So, might be in for...
The good thing for C9 is everyone else sizzles on mid, yes. Chazzy Vel, thanks for the 8 months.
It's got a serious purpose.
He's reclaimed a stinger. Don't know if he knows it.
And that's the thing in reality, really, is America's, in general, is kind of mid.
Oh!
Come on, Mitch, you gotta be getting that. America's in general kind of mid, so in reality, if C9 were ever going to make a tournament, which, reminder, they haven't made a tournament. Only 2 America's teams that aren't Ascension teams
most recent addition to the
Well,
team.
the only America's teams to not make tournaments are 2G,
Turned caster, turned
Fioria, and C9.
He's impressing himself.
Yeah.
Everyone else has been to a tournament from Americas.
And so quite a lot of that weaponry kept over. G2 can definitely work something here.
Since partnership began.
Yeah, still a lot of danger here for Cloud9. They do get their preferred side with this composition. Double Sentinel in the past. They had a lot of looks on it. Aggro plays that they can pull out at a moment's notice.
And also just so many different
Shao
ways
joining later? I have no idea, but this would be peak Shao game.
Disappears. Shows himself for a moment. Threatens that he could still be around close mid. Pizza kind of area.
Lock in? Okay, not counting lock in.
Oh, I mean, you got thorns, you got a wall.
But if the clone doesn't get broken, it's going to trigger the shear wall.
This gets played out. Bay pushed back off the line. Oxy reposted now. Flash dodge. There's a clone. Needs to be broken. Not in time. So the wall is going to be triggered.
Small error there for C9 is going to make it slightly easier for G2 to pull off this A pinch.
Yeah, and you're going to see this slow play a lot from G2, just trying to work the map, spot out where the defensive setup is.
Now again, I've been talking about this comp on SN attack side, like, you know, struggling. Teams seem to have kind of figured it out. We'll see if C9 have.
Fading through, Jorgamodo, he's found himself a gap straight through the smoke and up through heaven. Oxy trying to fill that one back in.
I think after he's killed
the
one,
name of the two of those players that dare contest his
John,
reign. Up through heaven again, a bit of gliding to the side. Baby Bay, what that chip damage done, he's softened up players nicely.
Couple of players coming in though with with heavy armor.
Oh, he's picked up the upgrade, so he'll have to reload though. Not going to be anticipating this. It's a fast timing from net.
He knows they're both.
All the way up through, and he's going to know where these players are playing now.
The grav net would be so good right now.
Yeah. Wants to keep the gun out though. Now opting for it. Grav net. He's missed it. Into the corner. The players from G2 can sit nice and pretty right now, but still. Players are noted. The positioning's at least there. Baby able to trade again. Left into that 1v1.
Oh my god.
It's a 4K.
We're losing
for
to
Mr.
Baby Bay.
Dre. Stand up. Get the rest of your team involved. Let's cross someone off the bingo card.
Oh no. Baby Bay 4K. Oh no.
They had both G2 players trapped in hell.
Oh no.
Such a great job of controlling that tree push.
I mean, he's looking sharp, to be fair.
Getting 2 kills off the chip damage, as you said, but then
that's nice.
The 1v1 win against Net is just too good.
Net! Yo! What are we...
By the way, about a 0% chance that Net can hear him there.
Yep.
White noise being pumped into the entire room through multiple glass barriers.
5 inches of plexiglass.
Yeah, and the headphones.
Tech pause. Oh, no. Was that slow motion? Headphone cable being pulled out by Jorg?
Possibly. Possibly.
Potentially.
We're being told that it's a monitor issue, so maybe Jorgamo didn't self-destruct.
Oh, it's a monitor issue. Baby Bay's destroying. This is the problem when they have to go into the closet. Even the monitor gave up? Yeah, monitor issue. We just got embarrassed by Baby Bay. Oh dear.
How are we feeling about Talons beating RRQ for Chomos? Also, what's with the poker sponsor thing?
Poker sponsor thing is just an Ascend thing. It's got nothing to do with me really, but I like poker.
How far G2 can be inside tree and grass because he wandered into that smoke and gave his life.
No, I'm not.
Easily,
I'm getting paid by Ascend either way.
Gravnet could have sealed everything.
G2 all popped off and unplugged all their cables.
They're able to set up once more. Gravnet has to be avoided. Deep the smoke in the dark. Or broken. Cloud9 not shying away from this fight. In fact, Oxy's able to just claim that kill straight through the smoke. G2 will want to posture.
I mean, with Phantom, with Vandal.
Get rid of the gun. Sure that they can't reclaim it.
Yeah, that one gets tossed off the side. But with Trent down, there's just so much of the map that becomes more difficult to access.
Stunned up by the sensor. Cloud9 are in a pretty nice position right now.
Do they contact out?
But they're leaving a lot of the B site open. Yeah. And I don't think C9 really want to play retake here. What a call from Valen.
Oh my, just contacted up on all the way through. Spotting a few of them to dart out. There's the Sheriff's in the hands of these players. Still, kills being claimed overall for G2.
The spike, though, not making its way to the site. Valen teleporting in the wrong direction. Maybe not realizing that he had that.
Maybe not wanting to commit fully for the rest of his team, but now onto the side. Grab net. That is a good connection indeed. Flash all the way into your face alongside that clone. You cannot see a bloody thing. Valen has got to do it all,
nice.
but Oxy is sharp as anything. Already leading the charge of the rest of his team onto that defuse, trying to gain half for the cause. Net covers.
I mean, a random spam with a sheriff for the first one, but then from there,
Good
good call by Valen, but
redemption for him after failing the 1v1 in the previous round.
just Mitch peeking out at kind of a right time, giving them that info at the right time.
C9 got.
Hello, Carlos.
I mean, just lucky.
Will I get creator treatment in Paris? Don't know. It seems less and less likely as time goes on.
There, Trent going down at the very beginning.
Crazy shot.
But the flash combos from Oxy coming back in on the retake were really nice.
Yeah.
He throws his clone in and a flash at the exact same time. Completely blinds up Jorg.
I'm telling you guys I'm prime, bro. It's just easy.
Also, who do you think looked the best for the opening Prem week? I'd have to say City, Liverpool, and surprisingly United looked the best, but I think Liverpool's defense looked weak. Also, you didn't give the talent chance for champs.
Sorry to anybody who's queued into me on my team. Yeah, no, that's not
Who was the
true.
best
Here we
Prem
go. Bit of a
team?
reset here. The money's back into the laps here for Cloud9. They can get a bit of a
The
buy
talent
back.
chance for
Upgrade
champs,
Oxy
I mean,
is
what? They got a
messing through.
one game against
Passes one, picking
RRQ.
out player positions.
Honestly, I think that's pretty close. I'd say that's a 50-50-ish,
Oh
to
my
be
goodness,
honest.
you're just crouch walking right around the corner. Victo isolated.
Chain
and
rolled
round
almost
down
cost
by
them there.
Trent. Able to claim
Kinda
out all that
cost
space
Jorg
over
his
towards
life.
the A site.
G2 are so good at getting in past the little bits of resistance that Cloud9 are throwing. They've got themselves into a really nice spot. And Jonah P willing to be the knife in the back at any moment. Cloud9 looking for it.
Looking for it. Shots fired
They know
off
where both
here.
players
He's
are, though.
evened out ever so slightly, but still 2 left to stand for Cloud9. Clone.
See, that's actually good shooting the clone because it creates a slow again, so it's just hard. Shooting the clone with the ult is kind of unlucky. I think the best looking Prem team,
A small difference there.
yeah, it was probably City, but I don't think Wolves are very good, so I wouldn't judge them too much on that performance, but yeah, they look pretty good.
Two minds about whether they wanted to flood or hard anchor.
But I think Wolves will struggle,
Because you
so
saw
I don't know
as
really what to
Jorg
take away
was
from that.
entering
I
with
actually
his
think
very well
Liverpool, I'd be a
getting the
little bit
information.
worried,
Both of the C9 players looked like they were
because I
falling
think their
back towards
defense
tree.
looks really rough. I
And
think
actually, they ended up getting stuck
Frimpong
on
is...
and Baby Bay is going to be
Frimpong and Salah is they're going to get exploited, I think. You can't have two players like that playing on the same side. It just doesn't work. Now, Gravenberg will help them somewhat,
rounds now where he's, you know, the
but I don't think that that's a long-term... It really wouldn't shock me when Connor Bradley's back if he just plays and Frimpong just becomes like a backup, to be honest. That actually wouldn't shock me at all. 'Cause it's not like Liverpool are going to struggle to score anyway. Should you support Man United? No, be more interesting than that. Pick one of the mid-table sides. You know, don't pick a big 6 team. Don't pick a big 6 team. But yeah, I thought Man U looked pretty good. The problem, like, again, do I ever like, Arsenal were pretty shocking today, to be honest. I mean, Odegaard was all right, but apart from that, and Raya was good, and their defense was all right, but their attacking was really bad, like really poor in general. So one of them, I guess. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting, fun teams to support in the Prem now, like Bournemouth, Brighton, Palace.
Every team looked like they had hells outside of City, and maybe Spurs. United having no finishing edge cost them. Arsenal were crap and got bailed out.
I wouldn't
Liverpool
base
looked really
Spurs, but
exposed with
I
no
actually
high-level
just saw that.
DM or defensive fullback. What scares me for the league is City looked in second gear and put 4 past it.
No,
I like supporting low-table sides like United and Chelsea.
Chelsea looked awful as well, to be fair. They looked really bad. City, I mean, there was a period in that game. I don't agree. I think City will struggle defensively this year, and I think they easily could have. They're going for this super well, at least against Wolves. They went for this super aggro offside trap, which against Wolves, who have Strand Larson up front and don't have much pace, is a good idea. Against any, but most Prem teams have someone who's pretty fast. And if they get it wrong once, they'll be in a lot of trouble. But I thought Trafford looked alright, to be fair. So, I don't know. I still wouldn't trust their defense, personally.
And look at this.
Because especially once people have seen, like, oh, you're playing a super aggressive offside trap, like, you know.
Really aggro.
We're not talking about Valorant coaches here. We're talking about, you know, Premier League coaches who definitely will know what they're doing. We're past the days of frauds getting jobs in the Premier League. Everyone who's a Premier League manager now knows what they're doing.
But B-main's a weird one. Here you've got Oxy with the op.
Maybe apart from Scott Park.
Mitch has to break that.
And if they know the position, they might have revealed it, but okay, Flash connects, Oxy. Mitch are side by side here.
It's supposed to be a bit of a bait and switch setup, but actually, Cloud9 starting to feel a bit antsy. Have decided to just use the drone. Get a bit of info.
Only spots the one.
Yeah, G2 is so good at that. Only showing the one player you'd expect to be there. But Jonah does go down.
Yeah, a lot of footsteps.
Why are we going one by one? What did we do in that time?
Cloud9 more than ready to receive that type of action, and already 2 kills under their belts. Make it a third. Vic.
This is a look at our comp. It's horrible on attack, isn't it?
Don't see Pep rolling that out against the top prop. Felt like they could get away with it via team like yours. I just want a decent season, not another one team puts up 90 points, and this is done by February.
Clean round from Cloud9.
Yeah, nice adjustment.
Pep rolling that out against the top block.
There.
I mean, you say that, but you never know. It wouldn't surprise me a lot. I mean, yeah, not against like Liverpool or something. I would be shocked if they did that against. If they do that against Liverpool, then good luck to them. Liverpool might score 7. But
and then the bait and switch does end up working. Jogmo thinks it's clear because Oxy's TP down.
He might do it against, you know, fucking.
That part of the round a little strange from G2, but good adjustments.
Fulham or like, you know, do that against Brian and Minter will fucking tear you a new one. Shizzle my nizzle, thanks for the 2 months.
Right over tiles. Flash in your face though makes it awkward.
Passive hold towards B main this round.
Okay, let's see if G2 this round just walk around. I mean, again, this should be a pretty defense-sided game, if not a very defense-sided game overall.
Whittling it down bit by bit, and shots like that certainly help.
Wow.
Just as the smoke blooms and blossoms down mid. Jogan was given the slightest of timings.
And now G2 take a little bit of B control.
Hear the rumble of the footsteps here. You're going to be ready to receive. Clone absorbs up a lot of that util sensors.
Breaking the clone early. Almost killing Baby Bay as well. It does make it feel like Vice utility is there and you're trying to stop them breaking the wall.
And you're going to steal guard. Should be a speed up off the backside of this one, but still the Thorns are going to be deaded anyway. That's going to slow down the approach of the Hunter's Fury into the back, but any players waiting to receive it.
I think he went for the wrong person.
Fire with a Phantom in hand. Looking to see if
the TP backside from Vic. I fucking hate that Visal. It doesn't do anything. Just laser focused in on it.
Zephyr almost just twisting and turning enough in time to almost get that third, but his team has his back in the end. It leaves it down.
I really hate the ult usage here from G2. I think if you Vice ulted this,
very, very difficult ask.
If you are Vice ulting that, which I think is a really bad Vice ult, and I really don't think it ever really does that much. Because teams are very good at like putting util on for their teammates, whether it's flashes or smokes or whatever, to help them survive. And
also, I really want G2 winning this so we have a better shot of Sato at Champs. It really feels like we're watching the start of the newest best player in the world, especially with his vibes and funny moments.
But Fnatic was running a huge amount of this.
I'll be honest with you, it doesn't matter.
In B main, they tended to end B.
I don't think it matters, does it? MIBR are on 8.
I mean, it's just like,
what are they on? 4? I guess they could come 3rd. No, they take MIBR. But C9 are on 7. No, they're on 6. I don't think the C9. This result doesn't matter for that at all.
Crazy.
Seeing them full speed ahead, sending it over towards this A site now. There's going to be a paranoia to meet them. There it is. As soon as the drone just
Paranoia grab now.
could be dead here. Not quite. Since
Nice mid.
Triggered out. Valen couldn't really do much from that spot.
He's definitely trying to work himself into weird positions, though, isn't he? Valen managed to find a lurk fully into the A site on a previous round.
Much faster tempo.
Yeah, Deleven need to make top 2.
It's matched by Cloud9.
I mean,
I
so
like
it's
the
probably
idea.
GG.
On an eco, try to
Oh,
do
it
a
decides the
disguised
next
hit,
opponent?
make it feel like it's all fine.
Yes,
with
it
a
does
direct aim and
decide the
sneak
next
somebody through
opponent,
camp.
that's true.
Doesn't work. And now that they're locked out, this one's going to be an essentially impossible task.
But then left, if they win, they play Sen.
Wiggling. Wiggling at him.
I guess it's better than playing G2, and then if you win, you play Sen. I suppose that's
Big
better.
migration now over towards the B side. Has pulled a lot of these players over. And Cloud9 not going for any sort of reclear for info. Just stacking forward the bodies. Gate crashes over there on top of it. So Oxy is really the only one.
We're not talking about how good Sato and Okionis are for VLR
Past the Vice Flash.
It's the way it goes.
They use one of their own. Yeah, they use one of their own and making a lot of noise.
Who the fuck is clowning you? As if they tried to fake clone.
That's really good. Okay. Head Hunter in the hands of Baby Bait.
Mad respect.
It's an answer back from Oxy. These players are late to the party. Jonah P. It's a solo P. Just 14 seconds left. Now this plant should be able to go down. I'm a little bit worried about the backside. Control for it. Trip down though. Bit of peace of mind. Okay.
Recon. Oh, just broken in time. Only just.
The net is avoided here. Doubled up though. As long as they play this one with discipline, Cloud9 should be on top of it.
3 bullets, 3 targets.
The tap. That's all he needs, really. A full stick and committal. Just missing the last 2. Vic has his eyes on the prize. So, dragging it up.
The Ori laugh from Sideshow.
Level. I respect the fake clone play. I really do.
I mean, I don't think Jorg even had a clone. Yeah, he doesn't even have a clone. He didn't buy one. No, he didn't buy one in the eco round. So he's just. I love that. I'm glad that we're seeing more people try it.
That was my fault. I did something risky. It was not good.
Yeah, I mean, it's also good to see players in Cloud9 take.
Okay, G2 take a timeout.
Yeah.
But they've already got 4. If they can get 5, I think they'll probably be fine. I mean, yeah, to be honest, I don't think I'm going to watch the second game. If you're watching the VOD of this, you probably already realized that. But I think whatever the score, I'm not going to watch the second game. Quite tired already as it is. And then this game just feels quite... I don't know. They're playing in a closet. There's not that much on the line. How much does coaching matter in this game? Generally, what I would say coaching impact from the community is probably overstated, if anything.
G2's timeout was forced out of them. Looking for an adjustment here.
Like, I do think,
they used the Hunter's
like,
Fury
obviously it makes a
previously.
difference, don't get me wrong. Like, of course it makes a difference, of course it does. But are you telling me if you put a different coach on 2023 Fnatic that they wouldn't also still be good? You don't think they'd become fucking shit overnight? Let's go mid.
And Trent can't survive it. Attempt to dodge and Duke not to be to his avail.
I think coaches in general just get overstated.
Nice and early. These aggro plays by
Like, players just matter so much. Like, players matter way more.
Even read what was going to happen.
I'll get coaches obviously do matter somewhat, but it's not like it's 50-50 coaches players. A coach might be 10-15% of it.
It's a nasty angle from Mitch.
Not that even.
And a really good awareness that Baby Bay loves trying to get onto those kind of spots.
How do you get past that one? Gate crash?
That's still just trapped in a corner. So, not looking amazing there.
No, and what is the goal really at this point for G2?
Tell you what,
yeah, you could put the best coach in the world on Fioria, and I'm telling you now, they would be a bit better, but they wouldn't be good.
And now they've got their number completely.
And even sometimes you can put the best coach in the world in a decent team, but if they don't fit the vibe of what that team needs, they'll still be bad.
Forwards, but that's going to be the steel guard, and Zephyr saved it for a rainy day. Happened to be now. Almost forwards though. He's dominating the smoke position. Only got the classic though to work with. Got back out here, but oh my goodness, there's a shorty to the cranium. Team's trying to get themselves the hell in here, but only 7 seconds left, and this is just
again, yeah. I mean, I've been saying this since the Fnatic game, really. This comp, and they've got 4, so they might still win. But this comp does feel. I mean, fucking Cloud9 are playing a similar version of it essentially. I guess the Deadlock is better on attack than a Chamber is, so I'll take that with a grain of salt. But
Trent's positioning so much further forward than the rest of his team, but I think he's just supposed to be bait.
What I suspect will happen is what happened at last Champs on Ascent. But going into Ascent, there was quite a few teams playing Cypher Deadlock, double Senti, last year at Champs. Some teams played it in the group stage. They lost. And then even teams that were originally playing it later on in the tournament just said, yeah, this isn't very fucking good, let's just change it. I think that that's probably what will happen. Now, that time they changed back to like the default comps. I'm not sure they will change to full default comps though this time. I think you'll see more like, yeah, double duelist, like Team Heretics double duelist, or Nongshim Viper, or again, you gotta be winning your Euro rounds really.
Twisting and turning, looking for other options. Baby,
or even something completely different, right? Just something like a one-off, you know, fucking weird-ass Sage comp or something, you know, that just to, like, throw your opponent off.
Vic, trying to jump in, shooting. It's a lovely shot by Baby Bay, but Oxy primed. Online. That's a spike drop down into the middle of nowhere here, Baby Bay. Hello, how's it going for you? But Oxy is more than ready for it. Real sharp shooting, quick reactions from him.
Stays alive with 3 HP.
6-4.
He's 14 and 5 currently.
Again, if they can get one more round in these last 2 G2, I really hate using an ult here on an eco from Jogmo. I really hate that. Again, in this comp, this map, every round you can get is a premium on attack side. You need to be looking at it that way. Now again, I think G2, I think C9 will similarly struggle, especially if Baby Bay is hitting shots, which currently he is.
Potentially meeting them. As I say that, it's slow to begin with. Drone spots it. Plenty of bodies in mid though. Willing for the brawl. That's a clone has gone the wrong way, unfortunately for them. Joggerman receives the one. Baby Bay's going to pay for it anyway.
They go 1 for 1.
Just down to the 1v1, or at least 1 for 1, I should say. Out through Cat. R9. Disengaging now. Trying to go back to little cubbies that they can find themselves just ingrained in.
Mitch is a potential target here. He's in quite a pushed up position.
Yeah, it really is here. And this is going to be hard cleared, it looks like. Just tiptoeing around it. Full awareness. Hold on, the smoke.
Whoa.
And it hides the intent of a few of these players. G2 slipped the net. Mitch is going to be realizing potentially there's a gap here, but he's still holding. Maybe doesn't even realize it himself.
Wow, they don't. He doesn't realize.
Crazy.
Does Mitch ever think about that?
I don't think he expects it. I think he's just missed the tiniest of gaps there.
That is a beautiful idea from G2.
Are they holding it towards backside? Looks like maybe the anticipation's there. Zephyr though, he's just tucked to the corner, holding tight at Mitch. Yeah, he wasn't expecting it. It's back towards all these players. Zephyr spins and turns around.
What a round by G2.
Again, it was turned in time, but his G2
what
players
an amazing round.
They've stolen away the sight just from underneath Cloud9's nose.
That's a remarkably good idea, because it's not just that you use the smoke to get into an unusual position, it's that the smoke makes it look like you're trying to pressure market. So Mitch has to be, you know, gun out, ready for a fight at all times.
So much to clear as well here for Cloud9. They want to make a go for it. They got the money to opt into and spend it. Returned with the fire again, but Vic's position now.
Well, I mean, just an amazing round of Valorant. Finding that little gap. That's a gap that I don't think I've ever seen a team do that before. Ever.
To run out here. Vic just going to be trying to play for the exits. More close into your face.
G2 just occasionally give you a yeah, this team should be winning a trophy round. Like, what is that?
Vic survives.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable round.
30 HP, few bullets left to try and see if he can find it. But
yeah, honestly, that's I've never seen anyone do that.
Take down his mark.
Like abuse that angle by just tucking against that wall super close.
Breaks the chokehold that Cloud9 have.
But it's not only that. You sometimes will see teams get into those positions, but then they're not able to convert it because they don't know what to then do. Right? They don't know what to do next. And G2 just did it perfectly.
you know, run away with the half, even at this point.
And again,
They can
5 I
easily have
think
6-6.
should be good.
I
Obviously,
think
if they
that's
win
still
second
really,
pistol,
really
it
good
should be
considering both teams are playing double
big GG.
Baby Bay's coming into this one with no armor, glass cannon, attack op, and an aggro push out B main early.
Yeah. Flash for drone, Mitch. Stands his ground. Takes out the drone here. The aggro playing through B main.
Yeah, Oxy's on a very deep angle, and Trent does not have a drone to now be able to work with.
Trying to bait out the shot. Jump spots here. Flash is immediately broken. Something should feel like it's up. Oxy's going, swinging around here. It's watched for. Him versus Jonah P. Comes down to this game of timings while the fights are taking it all over the other place. Oxy does claim him. Jonah P's gone down and out, still at 4v4. Left to play for. Jonah P, big target to find as well. He had that steel guard and potentially could have been used it in this final round of the half.
Baby Bay wants to try to take a peek onto Net's position. Net's got a nasty little angle though.
Just catching the players as they try and walk into it. That's a clone that takes the bullet for the team though.
Again, are they going to push
past that
deep
line.
mid?
Yeah, that's a really nice idea. They're clearly aware of that angle.
Now grouping up over towards A main. Still hell of a defensive.
Again, we're just going to get Jogmo going heaven.
Thorns. Zephyr sitting pretty. Jorg is going walkabouts, but he needs to find a kill for his team to crack this one wide open. They're sending it now to Paranoia and a dart, all to left to accompany all of this one. Lighting these players up, tags in, out through the back. Jorgamoto not expecting, really just trying to root out where Zephyr could be playing from here with all that util. Trent was able to get that plant off.
They must know he's here.
Into the round.
Oh, they must suspect he could be here.
Zephyr, he's like a little pet in hell.
Now spotted out though. Is ISO in these fights out, Valen?
Nice win. Okay, 6-6. Yeah, I mean, G2 should be good here. You would have thought.
Two great rounds here where G2 have really abused a lack of mid information or control from C9.
Aggro hold as any by Baby Bay, just gets off the line in time, but sees the gun poking out, knows exactly where Net's
okay, 6-6.
Can't scoff at that.
That kind of should be good, really.
Teams could be fairly happy about what happened. G2
Can I bribe you into reviewing my league of that team? 3,370.
Let's take a look. This is where I am. I'm on 73 points with Mitch at least getting me one this map. And Alpine, thanks for the 27 months. Yeah, that was a tough pick. Sheffield Dragons.
Gang to win champs at the start of the year. Who would you pick now?
Let me get through this team first. I'll think about it. You had to play Alizera. Unlucky. Oh, you should have played Avova for that extra point. Shocking decision. Ruxic, Kiko, Trex. Trex got 12. That's not bad. You got Valen and Jonah to play. I also IGL'd Zek, and it didn't go as well as we'd hoped, did it? I was hoping for a much bigger score than that. Celsius only got 5. Wow, that's pretty rough. I mean, looking at your team on paper, you would have thought, oh yeah, you're bound to haul a bounty of points here, but this is a pretty big underperformance by quite a lot of players. Both your Sen players, I would say. Woot only with 9, Kiko with 9. That's pretty rough. It's a good team. On paper, it was a good team. It was looking good. But that's the way she goes. Sometimes you get it wrong. And I too got it wrong. So you'll get a 6. I'll give my team a 6 this week as well. Who would I predict? Oh, I'll get to you in a second, Sultan. Who would I pick to win champs now? In fact, I'll do it now. I need your number though, Sultan. Like if you go on your team, there should be a number here and the URL. FantasyLeague.net/team/something. Oh, you mean for FPL? If you want an FPL team review, then just send a picture in the Discord general.
In terms of the
stall util.
But
who's gonna win champs?
Really aggro lines of the chamber.
Yes, I
if
think
you're not clearing them out, then
as much as we talk about these two,
I said, who did I have my top 3 yesterday? I said in no order. I said Paper X, Heretics, G2. So I guess I'll say Heretics win.
Exactly where they're going to be. Whereas C9 just bog you down with utility.
Give mine a gander, not done too bad even with the loss of Pyrola's points. 9,637.
Okay, I'll get to it during a timeout.
Drone, everybody walking up behind it. Cloud9. Dart broken, gives a bit of an indicator, doesn't get any scans off though. As wall in their faces. Triple walk over, but it's a bit mistimed. Oxy's going to be left behind with the rest of the team, and a deep push out through B main is called for. It's a reaction play by G2, looking to see if they can dominate one area of the map when Market is being contested. Jonah P is way ahead of all of this one. I don't think this is going to be expected at all.
No, but also Vic is doing a good job of just calming down, waiting.
Triple fight through spawn. Where the hell are these kills happening, man? It's all over the place. Only one's occurring. Valent's caught 3 of them, by the way.
Yeah, from long range.
Long range of the classic.
That's astonishing.
We'll have to see that one again. And honestly, don't blame the observers for that one because it's tricky.
No, but you're not expecting Valent.
Exactly, you're not expecting Valent
from that range.
That's like a 3K from that kind of range.
That's op range.
It's ridiculous work. Still,
but,
2v2.
Yeah. Still, 2 smokes, 2 thorns. A lot of opportunity for C9 to establish their position if they can get the spike.
Jorgamo, he's locked onto it now, and as well, these bullets are dinking. Damage done, and a kill.
We've seen more and more frenzies, and it looks better and better the more people use it.
To their collection. I mean, what was it? 70% win rate at the beginning of this series. Yeah. It's only going to keep going up.
Yeah, that's going to rocket up. What is going on here?
There it is.
He's just...
That's too funny.
I mean, he's taken advantage of some damage that his teammates have done, but also he's just crouched down for maximum accuracy.
This is Valorant.
Kenny Legs, thanks for 50 months.
And so now it feels really difficult for C9. Here are those lineups. I think we've shown you these on the broadcast before. Maybe we were showing you the corrode ones, actually, that teams use.
Something interesting here. Early grab net. They're going to hear the acknowledgement being pulled through, at least 3 of it, but...
I still hate that skin, though. It does my head in that skin.
Get some orbs.
It's the ugliest looking skin in the game.
Just looking to
and I say that as a proud
like
Spline op owner. Which skin? The little...
You see,
I don't even know what it's called.
Utility,
the one Jorgamo was using on his frenzy there.
Tree, for example. There's just that one trademark rather than multiple thorns and vice wall and that kind of stuff. But
Blast X, that's what it's called, yeah.
Well, is Baby Bay just around the corner? Is Jorgamo just around the corner?
I hate it, man. The Blast X Odin.
All the utility.
God, it goes through me. No, horrible,
pick
horrible.
And choose the areas that you're going to expect him.
No kills just yet for either side, really. Just a wounded Cloud9 that are looking to move all across the map here.
Look, and well, this is the thing. Would you guys consider that like a bad skin? Is that a bad skin or not?
Like Salmon Up River.
Like, is it meant to be bad or is it meant to be good?
Still locked in onto the angle. Baits that with a shot, but still these shots are landing. And Jorgamo happy to supplement.
You know, like
him out, reinforcing out the site.
the smite is like kind of meant to be a bad skin. You know, the spline is, I think, meant to be somewhat of an ugly skin.
For the trouble. Net's now still, what is that, 2 away?
It's meant to be funny.
Pretty close. And it's a good ult to be using on the attack side. Maybe not quite as good as Oxy's, but up there. Like,
I don't know. The color scheme is awful, though. How can you like the colors green, white, and purple?
Get in against G2's lighter weaponry, and if you lose, you're
just because it's a toy gun doesn't mean it has to be ugly.
Chance of you getting one of those big ults available. Flash instantly.
That's variants. Who gives a shit? I've never seen anyone use the variants.
Net, though, landing one of those sonic sensors does actually keep him in control to some degree of B main, so it's more of an even fight than you might expect. The rest of C9, though, looking to try to take A control. With double Senti on the exact opposite side of the map.
I'm not rage baiting. I actually really dislike that skin. I don't like the skin. I don't like the noise it makes either.
Sonic sensor, maybe even
that's not.
Well. But if both of your Sentis are lurking on the other side, it doesn't seem like the greatest opportunity to pop.
It's an interesting set of mind games happening over towards B main as well. I mean, it was a clone laid down prior by Oxy. It's not going to play out exactly.
Go on, what's your least favorite skin then? Because you guys are going to say have some dog shit takes here as well. Go on, reveal your dog shit take. What's the worst skin?
As it was for Cloud9.
Yeah.
Spline, terrible take already.
As well, Oxy looking to see if he can clear most of the way for his team to get in here. This is going to put an immense amount of pressure onto these anchoring players. Baby Bay. Let's see if he can stand up to most of the tests coming his way. 2 shots is all it takes.
I also,
2 to the chest.
well, the weird thing is the stinger that Jonah P is using here. I don't mind the stinger, but I hate the Vandal.
Clearing away.
It is a Vandal, right? It's on the fan.
With the plant down on top of it. Now, The odds not looking too great for G2.
Not weaponry, though, that they would want to save, so might as well either go for it or play for the
Is that Phantom? I can't even remember. Well, I just know I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. The somehow, weirdly, it kind of fits a Stinger. It looks fine in a Stinger. But
not too worried.
Jormo, he's locked onto the line. A repeat for info. Net punished. Wow. Oh my, the player is getting dismantled. And there was a chance, there was a world. Players grouped up and lined up. A lot of damage done here to the economy.
Yeah, ton of damage, but I think they'll be feeling more relief than disappointment at that, considering the way that the Guardian plucked 2 of them. Nice pathing in this round, though, from C9. I think you've got to give credit to Mitch in this one. They fight for B and A main at the start of the round,
GX is the worst.
mid for a B split. And so that just means that you're pushing back Jorgamo and Baby Bay off aggressive angles, limiting the amount of information that G2 has to work with, and then hitting them with a B exec. Really good macro pathing.
You use Smite and Spline and Minima.
yeah, but these skins are like ironic. That's like they're meant to be bad, and that's why they're good. They're obviously, I mean, specifically Minima. Obviously, Minima is meant to be horrible, but that's what makes it funny. That's what's funny about it. Is it's a terrible skin.
Cloud9 just looking to work towards A main early. Smug makes it awkward. It's just jutting out, so you never know if somebody's slipped their way in. Oh! Second guess at the position of where he should have played, but Oxy also getting caught out in mid. G2 on top for now.
Oh, good start from Baby Bay.
2-player advantage should be looking like a round just sailing away with them.
Yeah, this one's a bit tough.
You hate the Prelude to Chaos. I don't hate the Prelude to Chaos. I just think whatever.
Very hard.
I do think it's heavy overrated. I think the Prelude to Chaos is heavily overrated.
Perhaps not, as Mitch drifts backwards. G2, though, have not bitten. Still 3 players defending this site.
I just think it's okay. It's fine. It's whatever. It's a B tier skin.
22 seconds left. Cloud9 are not committing.
No, and it looks like they're just going to save. In the meantime, though, have a look at this clone.
I think a Kuronami.
The purpose of this clone is to bait
It's
out
fine.
Net's ultimate and trap the clone instead of Jorg.
You know,
I mean, now he just lets it loose because it's
if you think you're cool, it's fine.
But if they go for an A exec and try to pop that out, Jorg will still be able to swing.
The Kuronami, I would say, is for
goes for the annihilation.
Yeah.
It's just for, you know,
in future rounds,
the weeb fans, no? It's for a bunch of
the counter to Net's ultimate.
sweaty nerds who,
very good with it.
in their fantasy head, think that they would be, you know,
a lot of these comps, I mean, it does
the fucking badass samurai guy, and really they're fucking
sometimes
it's a lot of just
a stone overweight
micro plays, changes
and
that they make.
have a bunch of pimples on their face.
Lovely shot.
Well, but
Good boy save.
What?
The thing that I was reacting to there, though, was the fact that Oxy was still coming.
You have a Yoru profile picture? That's because Yoru fit into the thinker pose the best. Yeah, and I knew Yoru was good. Is that my persona? What, Yoru?
Talented.
Yeah. It's good enough to have it pay off, really. When
What's Mitch on? He's on 10. Let's go.
Here,
My girlfriend did.
Fast round, 2% chance in this game so far.
I mean, look at that, though. Thorns,
and,
shock, instantly. How do you go fast against this?
Exactly. Yeah. You just don't. You have to take it one step at a time.
And here is Jorg.
3 people on B. There's 4 people on B.
This ult to try and set the pace here might just get sucked up, absorbed. Conventional drift. Following these players out here with another drone as well to get a bit more extra info. Trent's going to be using that one, pinging out one of the players off to the side here, but that's spam in through that smoke. Annihilation, round to the corner here. Oh, way up.
Wow.
Jorgamo's ready for it. It's running and gunning, and still with that rifle ready and prime. The Annihilation to catch onto Trent, just from that ping out prior, but it leaves it just down to Zephyr now. He's got to do it all in a 1v4. Good luck to you.
I mean, yeah, they were always going to dominate here on the defense side. I don't think that was really ever up for question. As soon as they won those last 2 attack rounds, it was over.
Can get 1 kill and die. At least that'll help them out a little bit.
A pocket where the flash didn't connect. G2 might not be aware of it. No, yeah, it takes the fight anyway. Okay, slowed down the bullet to the chest. Accurate enough to take his off.
They don't even give him the silver lining of being able to get 1 kill before he drops, so he'll still have to play for an ult before even getting up to the Steel Garden. It's an eco.
Trent's having a rough game, and honestly, it does not matter.
Not the world's worst, but
no, I'm not crazy there. The Annihilation, I think, was meant for Jorg in the back. They were sending it for Jorg, and it caught Trent.
I'm not the clone, bro. Why are you saying that? I'm not the clone.
yeah.
I don't know what went on there.
Well, I think Jorg might have conned that it caught the clone as well. Because it looked like, yeah, I think you're right. It definitely looked like it was headed for Jorg.
It's just like it caught the clone. And it was just on fucking Trent the whole
pinged
time.
out Trent's position. He was inside the drone. It's a nice counter.
Interesting. Oh, way up. Lots of targets to really make quick work of. A lot of damage done as well. Shorty from that
got
kind of
out.
range and still with the exit with the gate crash. This is G2 now looking systematic in terms of the way that they're dismantling Cloud9 and barely able to get around together since the sides have swapped.
Okay, 11-7.
11 now for G2.
Pretty dominant here.
Really
The second half, T9 never really stood a chance, as I said.
Can you work the map?
We
Can you
can
find
kind of go map
advantages
2.
against it?
See if C9 cook something up for
their bread
Lotus
and
or not.
butter.
Yeah, I mean, think back to the fast round that we just witnessed. Not this one, but the previous rifle round. When they started off barrier, going into B main quickly with multiple players, shock dart, thorns, instant rotates. There were 4 people on B.
Yes, I got one. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Trent's on 5 kills. That's his first of the half, actually. First in 6 rounds, I believe.
Keeping track like that.
Yeah, well, I saw he had 4 at the halftime. So
okay.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he's got a crazy memory.
Yeah, I do maths. Yeah, I can count.
Oh, impressive.
I even know the numbers in Arabic. That's how crazy I am.
Wow, that's amazing.
Well, I mean, I can write them in Arabic.
Write them in Arabic? Yeah, you wouldn't be able to say them.
I couldn't say them.
Crazy work. G2 though.
A good joke from Josh and Bren there. Good banter, as they say. Very banterful pair, aren't they?
In terms of clearing most of the map early on in a slow spread default, Baby's getting constant information in A main. Jorgamo's walkabouts, and G2 now know. Hey guys, this is ending over towards.
Oh! Are we dying? It'll be back. Don't worry. I have full faith it will be back. Watch this. It'll be back. Surely, right? There we go.
Not seen anything else anywhere else onto the map. Steel Garden. Overlap, knife out. You're barely there, out of dodge. Jorgen was right there behind them. Now feeling the pressure.
The problem is though they
can't really stand up to that test. Going to be dropped there. There's a wall into your face. Valen can't really respond for it, but Jorgen Mo's trying to take the fight anyway. Double flashed up. There's a paranoia that's meant to help them out and see if they can take that fight out. Net is trying to aim for it and does eventually drop.
I mean, the timing there was a bit unfortunate for them.
Anti-synergy. The smoke from Valen actually blocking all of his flashes.
Yeah, that's a
we're seeing them jumping down into the fight here.
pretty bad
left for G2
smoke,
to make
to
the
be
go
fair.
of this one. The damage done prior net will be cleaned up. Everybody else anchoring.
Those are the kind of small mistakes you don't expect G2 to make a lot, to be honest.
Rooted to the back here. Paranoia sweeps, trying to catch contact onto some of these players with time ticking onto the spike. Your odds really running out here. Still, they want to make a good go of it here. Headhunter bullets in order.
Probably should have just played for exits then.
Cloud9 there once more with the cleanup. So still alive, still keeping it going.
Yeah, big round for them to win. And it's taken a while for Zephyr to get that ult online and get in a position where he wanted to use it, but Steel Garden did everything for them in that spot. Dropping the anchoring player down to only using a Sheriff and gave them the whole of the site. So despite the fact that there was a bit of a stack there, hey, can't really get bodies in against that ult. Now though, the ult status pretty firmly tips in the opposite direction. He doesn't look elated with what's going on.
Good round. Let's go.
Yeah.
Much more energy coming out from net.
Might be a good reason for that, really. Like you said, because the ult situation has really flipped here. But a TP
He dies, that's the spike.
Not to contest with into this angle. Doesn't actually exit out yet. Forces the Hunter's Fury. And the fight taken. Oxy's forwards, Baby Bay's up onto the perch. Flash into your face on top of him. He needs some help, but he needs it now. But Vic is going to be hot on his
done by
heels.
Vic. They're going for the fast flank again.
And now access to the site is theirs. Over towards A. Wall drop down along with the door. Big plan. Shock darts are connecting. G2 are trying to get active nice and early. As that plant was going down, no kills found for them though. Vic, yeah, it's going to be cancelled out here, Annihilation. Oh no, Steel Garden, excuse me. Send that one flying forwards. An attempt is going to be made now, but these Howl players can still be a bit of thorn in their sides.
How's he not getting spammed?
Arms, Thorns to try and cut this one.
Oh, wow.
Trent, he's found it.
Oh, because they have no guns. Not bad.
Now the main players left to
Oh, Joel.
contest and tangle with Jonah P.
I was wondering how he didn't get spammed, because they don't have any fucking primaries. Wow.
I thought Cloud9 had that one. I really did. But G2 get up to map point here on a map that they're 4-0 on.
You can't be losing those Cloud9 there. You really can't. I know obviously they get a bit fortunate, but you really can't be losing those in any situation when you're playing Deadlock Vice. As soon as you get the spike down, you should win.
He gets ulted, stuffed in the corner, and it comes down to the retake. Cloud9, they have to force, but it's not looking good. It's looking very wonky.
All over the place.
I mean, even if they win this one, I mean, they're not running 4 back in a row.
Rounded out really just by the 2 rifles that Oxy and Mitch are
He said before cursing them.
First map in this series. Cloud9 have been just having more than an uphill struggle really ever since they found themselves on this half.
They've gone walkabouts into mid.
Yeah, it's all complete control up for G2. Jorgamo. It's util out and the transfer not quite there. Just the one before the trade.
They're finding a lot of gaps as well in C9's default here.
The back of Cloud9's mind.
Yeah, they know that somebody else has pushed into mid in order to give him that level of support. So they go for the react into A.
Hunter's Fury to punish the drone position. Mitch has been tagged out and finished off.
Wow.
Even the
2 kills,
extra damage
GG.
on top. Trent, it's unnecessary, man, at this point. But it's cleaning out Cloud9.
That is just beautiful. Net had the ult as well. He's dropped. Valen on the flank. The pincer maneuver. They are trapped.
Deep smoke to feign like they could be lurking, but right from behind, this is a net that is closing. Valen getting a bit of a move on, the damage being done, and just like that.
Yeah, just, I mean, again, it looks like C9 against a good team. That's what it looks like. It looks like there's just a gap, to be honest. There's not really much else to say. Bebe had a good game though. There was a VFL team I need to review. My eyes have always followed you around the room. 9637. 9637. Sato IGL. I mean, you could have just left. I mean, if you just left Sato IGL this whole thing, you'd be probably top. Had to play Molsey, but he got 1 point. It's 1 more than 0. Valen and Trent. Well, Trent didn't have a great game. Valen will do fine. You had Elite unlucky. Man, you're still gonna beat me. Look, that's the difference of having Sato IGL. You're still gonna beat me. I mean, where am I now? 209. I'm not even the top 200 as it stands now. That will go up. I will go back up into the top 200. I'm pretty sure because I still got 2 players to play. And again, people might have G2 players like fucking hell. How many points did Mitch get? I might need Luxo to pop off. God, I might not even finish in the top 200. I wanted to finish in the top 100. Not good. Not good. Mitch got 10. At least he got 10. That's Sliggy. And total Sliggy. He's 1-2-4. I don't know if he's had everyone play. Can I catch that? What am I on? I'm 13 points off. If Mitch gets 3, could Luxo get 11? It's possible. Sliggy said everyone play. It's possible I could still beat him. I just need Luck Show to kind of pop off. Mod check. Whoever they're playing did win. What's map 2? I'm just gonna put the same one on. Who did the first spread? How's my FPL? I'll show you now. I'll also do that FPL review. Who wanted me to do it? Sultan. Sultan and Theo. I see Zonst. I don't see Sultan. Are you here, Sultan? Here's Theo's. Let me start with this first. I'll talk about mine. Talk about my disaster. Double Fulham. Double Fulham. Raya got 10 points. I mean, he did have a pretty good game, to be fair. He got 10 points, though. That's crazy. Munoz with 5. I could not believe, by the way, that Cucurella got a fucking 9-pointer for that shit performance. It was a disgrace. Why did you captain Strand Larson? Livramento got 9. What the fuck? You're really all in on some teams, aren't you? Do you see someone explained why Loud MIBR is born? And honestly, I don't care. Oh, you're the one above Theo? Wait, you're Zonst? You're not Zonst, Sultan, surely. You're Zonst? Why are you called Zonst? I'm not Zonst. Well, that's the one that's above Sultan. In general, on Discord? Oh, you're not Zonst, you just have Zonst's name. Ah, I see. You're not Zonst. That does make sense. You can understand why I've got confused there, though. I mean, this team here, I mean, why? You're going to have to, I don't know. Why would you ever do this? The rest is at least somewhat understandable. You know what I mean? Like, the rest is at least somewhat there. But this is a crime. Also, I mean, Triple Palace is correct. Maybe you're a Palace fan, although you're an Arsenal fan. To be fair, I thought Strand Larson looked alright. Wait, why have you got double? Why have you got Allison and Raya? It's like, oh, you don't know who anyone is. You haven't heard of Mo Salah. You didn't think, oh, this guy's the most expensive one. Maybe he's good. That never crossed your mind of like, this guy costs 14.5 mil. And this guy costs 6.5 mil. Maybe this guy's quite good. I mean, that is quite funny, though. Okay, let's take a look at not Zonst, but Zonst's friend. More pixels. You've got wood. I mean, why didn't I get wood? There's a guy who's in the Pacific streams a lot, who's from New Zealand, who told me to just get wood. I'm biased. Get Wood, Chris Wood. And at that point in time, I had Chris Wood in my team, and then I took him out. What a regret! What an instant, gigantic regret.
This is Valorant. Heritage.
Chunky Noob, thanks for 12 months.
Get real, Lil Bro. Cold Palmer is the best player.
Is he? Did you watch today's game? Did you watch today's game? This also fucked me off. Concert gets a red card, and he gets more points than Watkins. Joke. You put Henderson in goal and it fucking worked. Wow. That's crazy, actually. Good job, I guess. And he didn't even... Like, you would have thought, if I'm going to get points from Henderson, it's going to be a couple saves against Chelsea. I can't even remember a save he had to make. Probably made one or two, but I honestly don't remember them. Van Dijk. Van Dijk only got 3 points. Oh, yeah, because they conceded 2. For a moment, I thought... Because I know he got 20 defensive contributions. It's crazy. But only for a 3-pointer. That's sad. Shaw got 8. I also had Murillo. Disappointing too, especially to a pen. Damsgaard not playing was sad. Because he had a kid. So that's unlucky. Well, Ahmad isn't a great pick, is it? I would say you've got some problems here. One, obviously, is this red card. I don't know your bench. I mean, this is pretty good, though. I actually think Mbuemo is actually a good pick. I actually think Cunha is a better player, but I actually think he'll probably score more points, if I had to guess.
Hard to win any game when you lose both pistols, so we lose both pistols and a bonus. And then going into the next map, I think it's just play more our game. Near the end, we got a little bit nervous in situations, so just hopefully we get rid of those nerves and we go out and win our map.
What do
Right, when you thought we wouldn't be losing playoff games, would we?
It's a good point. Best of luck.
But yeah, I think you've got a couple problems. One, I'm not sure Ahmad will... Well, he should start some easier games, I guess, but I'm not sure he'll start like Fulham away, to be honest. I don't know. But he's like a risk, and obviously Konsa got sent off. Damsgaard actually isn't a problem. He should play every game from now on. Unless he has more kids. Honestly, if I would have kept my Haaland squad, yeah, I would have had a dominant. But it's not a 1-week game. It's not a 1-week game. But yeah, I do. Yeah, if I would have kept my Haaland draft squad, I would probably be absolutely frying. Yeah, because at one point in time, I had Haaland and Wood up front. An even better draft though would have been Andy Palmer. But they do play West Ham next. But that would have been even more bold. But going, like, I mean, you really could have done it. And I even considered that at one point. Because the way the money works out for me is, I could have gone without Watkins. I could have gone no Watkins and Haaland instead. Downgraded Palmer to Anderson. And had a Salah Haaland draft. And it would have fucking gone crazy. But you live and you learn. And you go to the next. And you pray. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? And I was on Haaland Wood. I mean, I was on Chris Wood for a very long time. I really, really did think I was going to go for it. And I didn't. And I should have done. And it cost me. Should have picked Reinders. Now, I'm not mad about not picking Reinders because I was never going to pick Reinders. Because I didn't know if he... Well, I thought he would play the first couple games. But obviously I didn't think, one, he'd be that good. Two, that he would be that, like, that important, I suppose. Because the thing is, with City, and this is always the problem with Man City, is that the way that they set up changes completely, right? You watch, I bet, and this is the problem with picking Man City players in general, is that at some point this year, they're going to play Ain't Nori as like a full left winger, and they're going to play Mateus Nunes as like a full right winger. And instead of... So what they were doing against Wolves was Rico Lewis was coming into the midfield and being the double pivot. And that meant that Reinders could basically play as a number 10. But what's going to happen in some other game instead, and the Reinders people are going to be super annoyed, is he's going to play Ain't Nori as a left winger in possession. You're going to have the two centre-backs here. Reinders is going to... Average position is going to be like here. He won't fucking attack at all. And people will be like, what the fuck is going on? Because that's the way that Pep plays. He always tries to fucking... He plays to his opponent and he goes, oh, we'll use this system against this opponent and it'll work. And that's why he always fucking changes the team so much and it's so unpredictable. Apart from Haaland. Because he picks the team for the opponent. You know? Which is what teams should do for their map bans, but they don't. Anyway, on we go. Lotus is the next map. Neon, Viper, Vice. So the default combo with Neon instead of Raze. Perfectly fine. And G2 are still on this tail. Interesting. They might need to fix this Lotus for champs. Because I'm not sure this is the best read of Lotus right now. That's the one problem I think G2 have. I mean, I guess with Leaf they don't have that problem, but I guess I'm picturing it is... What, in double duelist, what duelist is Leaf playing? Raze? Are the Preds close so early? I don't know. If you missed it, unlucky.
But apart from that, the games that they played.
You know what I mean? Like if they did want to play double duelist, what would he play? Neon?
It was an OT loss to Sen, so it's not like they played badly. It's not like this comes.
I don't even know if he ever has played it.
If there was an opportunity in the
Many
series
other
for
duelists.
C9,
I'll take first of all my finish line as well. Oh yeah, I think they definitely will. Well, actually, not if they sell fucking SA. Cliche Foru, thanks for the tier 1.
Off the back of that, and you know, a close loss on map number 1. If they end up winning both those pistols, you can see the direction it goes in. But here we go, setting it forwards, flying up a little bit. I like util.
Interesting, they pick defense side as well.
Pushback from G2. No one's home though. Giving it up.
Happy to play retake.
Just waiting for the full retake. Jorgamon going for peaks of his own with that frenzy in hand.
Valen loves to prioritize flank retaking.
Going for this one fast here. It's a double push after the back, and Net can't. I mean, he really can't quite contain. Excuse me, Jorgamon dominating the position inside the smoke, trying to fade it away with a frenzy, leaping through the smoke anyway. Zephyr.
That's nice.
It is with the right clicks. 2v3 though, still is a situation that Cloud9 find themselves in, trying to hold it down towards the back at that site. It's a stun, ricocheting against the back, and Vic is spotted out, a bullet to the back.
Well, the frenzy coming in again, and then a 3v2
for G2.
Decently dealt with. That's the thing, it's always,
Keeps going.
when you plant here,
For C9.
the flank retake just creates you a lot of problems, because you can't go that far, essentially, you know what I mean? Like, you can try and sort of push CT-ish, but like,
Double pistol and bonus,
it's a very tough when you
to get a better score
like these flank retakes on C site. I mean, I hate the flanks on A. Flanking A site is
and G2 get another one here to
like
begin.
not that useful a lot of the time, I don't think. But like I think it just takes way too long to clear out all of this, and then it doesn't really affect them at all because of the door and stuff like that. But flank on C retake can create a lot of problems for you if you don't plant for it. Like if you don't reveal that that's what you're doing until late,
by the way, recently.
Yeah,
creates you a lot of problems.
Pacific as well.
Not too sure why, but
yeah, I'm not.
Gives you the ability to spam a few smokes, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm not huge on it, but I think it's the idea of just staying mobile on these kind of rounds.
Sure, just keep it going, keep it moving. And it's a deep push out. G2, they had all that A main space. They're taking it all up. Not sure what sound cues are coming through here, but Cloud9 realizes something is up, and now just taking a swipe. A fight and a swing straight to them. Okay,
very clean
like
there from G2 again.
One player falling, and that's
Why by a Spectre? Yeah, Pacific has been loving a Spectre. Why is a Spectre good on a second round but not other rounds? Spectre is really good on a second round in particular because of this. You don't have to reload. Now, the bonus round and onwards, I'm personally not a big fan of the Spectre. But Spectres are like the safe choice. Second round, Spectre is like your... If you really want to convert a second round and don't want to lose it, Spectre should be your choice. Because it's not as dangerous in their hands, like when you've got full shields, but it's an absolute laser beam on a second round for you against a bunch of moving targets.
Some of the bodies around other areas of the map.
G2 pushing up deep though towards the door.
So second round, I think it's fine to buy. It's just a very conservative choice. But like that's fine.
If they want to,
you know, if you want to you want to make sure, like, your bonus rounds won't be great, but that's just like a philosophy choice,
Bound
essentially.
is one of those areas where I think the Stingers and Spectres would be struggling. Much better to try to fight in the choke points, like Trent is attempting to behind this Viper orb.
Yeah, just the one Prowler. Doesn't really sell it too hard, that they are taking over towards A main.
This looks dangerous.
Spots it. That's going to be broken in time. Trying to take it with the close quarters. The door is opened up wide. This is trying to supplement at least the hit that's coming their way. Vic, he does maintain that composure with the rifle in his hands. 2 players dropped just from him. Spike up towards the top as well. He can look to min-max.
It's kind of exactly what the Spectre
prime position
problem could be sometimes.
Planting here.
Thorns and a salvo.
He gets in, he gets out.
Avoids most of it.
Last player standing.
Trent spotted out there just towards the side. Bullet's going to be bringing him down. Jonah P. Left to do it at this point though. Probably just going to be looking at damage done. Best he can hope for. Now it's revealed. Yeah, bullets through the wall on top of it. It's nice shots. Clean shooting so far. 2 bullets left though. Banking on and praying that he could collect another one. Picks it up. Even pretty good with the swing on top of it, so it is shut down. Cloud9 not able to keep all the rifles going.
No, it's actually quite a lot of economic damage, considering the fact that Cloud9 were able to get in, get the plan fairly safely. They knocked armor off Vic as well, so plenty of people going to be on a light buy here. This is the kind of round where I think you'd see Leaf picking up an Outlaw. That's the kind of player that he is. Obviously been missing for quite a while. Hopefully seeing him come back into the squad fairly soon. Not that I'm disappointed with what BabyBay's been up to.
Now triple face up.
Big fight over
hold here by G2, looking to see if they can force out some of the util out for Optimum, but the horn's not going to be broken in time. Hold on, these players getting lit up here. Cloud9 looking to contest, but they are toppled and dropped like flies.
BabyBay is aiming.
That is just, I mean, a clean sweep, even with misplays on G2 side of things.
Yeah, they just had so many bodies there. Anytime that they've got a
Still,
stack
it's a
like
5v3 though. I mean, sometimes you lose that
it's
fight.
It's going to be tough to get through them. And you've got to hit your shots. I mean, at some point, it comes down to taking these like little pixel fights around Mound, where you can just see somebody's head poking out. And G2 get the first couple from BabyBay.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Oxy, we cannot be whiffing like that. I'm sorry.
He's disappointed.
I mean, you also know that C9 have been a little nervous on Ascent, and they do have a history of some choking problems.
Yeah, but surely not now, right? Surely.
Well, no, you have to wait until the next game when they're in playoffs.
Playoffs, and then we'll find out.
I mean, we really will, won't we? That's what the entire narrative around C9 is. Nobody worried about the fact that they were going to make it.
This bullet's whistling past these Cloud9 players' ears.
But also G2 so pushed up outside of B.
Yeah, and they're fully ready to just disrespect you all the time. I mean, Jorgen's just passed it all. Already he's got him penned in, enclosed here. The still guard is going to be used, but again, doesn't really connect onto anybody. No one's home from G2, ready to try and play this one with a retake. Here it is, Nightfall, trying to get that timing out. It's just way out into the open.
Didn't even think that
deaded there, so they should
he
have
could
known
be
it was
real.
being aware, but Jorgamo still takes it anyway. And now an attempt to flip the map. At least the sight. Cloud9 playing all ingrained towards the back here. Doubled up, facing, even anticipating the re-swings. Jorgamo is just lighting him up now. He's on point. Tap of the spike, trying to force the issue out of these players.
Very clean retake from G2. Very, very well done. Even Valen's ult, this is a crazy good Omen ult by Valen. To come and Omen ult into tree. Not only does he then clear it for the rest of his team, but he realizes no one's there, and so he sticks it, and he gives them such good info. Right, they've already got them cornered. Right? And C9 have already seen him as well. So just like, think about it from C9's perspective. You've seen him backside. So you know the backside isn't free, right? You've seen someone shooting on A. But that's the thing, I don't think they knew it was the Omen. Taking a timeout. Just think about it from their perspective. It's like, you don't think the backside is free, so you've missed that timing. But then he's ulted, so he's now in tree, clearing tree for them, so they know that that's clear. Jorgamo's already cleared all of that because he's killed Net towards Rubble. So then you just know, like, oh, they know exactly where everyone is, and it just allows all of the rest of their util to be in good spots. They know which way they need to look as they're coming in onto the site. Not all retakes are created equal. Just need Rooney back and they'll make a LAN. How cooked is this region? I mean, I don't know what, like, look, just, they don't beat good teams. They don't beat good teams. It's just who they are. And, you know, it probably is a part mental side to it. And it is also just partly, they're just not as good. The thing is, though, other teams do win upsets. You know, you do see upsets from other teams.
This can also be a devastating combo.
Sure.
But, yeah, I don't know.
If they picked something like that out of the strat book, or whether Imi's timeout was to address more fundamental things.
But I do this, like, if we assume that C9 don't really do much in playoffs, what would I do? Honestly, I don't know, because I think the problem is for the NA teams is, you know, like, obviously we don't know who wins Ascension, but let's say Envy win Ascension.
We heard Faith talk about how good.
Right, let's say Envy get into the league as well. So then their players aren't necessarily up for grabs either.
He's got a snake bite. Needs to buy time for rotates.
Then the question is,
back to the wall here. Going for a bit of help, I think, just from the sides of the util forwards, and now bodies are going to start to commit past this point for Cloud9.
once you get to that point, what then? Right, like who are you picking up?
That's unfortunate.
Who's like the obvious pickup?
You're lucky not to be
for
losing your life
C9?
in that spot. Zeph are going to be
Import players?
here, but a snake bite and a salvo. Deadly combo, if anything at all here, with a dimensional drift
Four
up and
people.
over towards the top. That's 4 players spotted, and Jono's going to be calling out to the rest of the team. Nightfall committed, exited out as players below you, twisting, turning. Jogamo left to deliver it all, and Trent trying to follow up from the side. The rest of G2 just collapse upon them. It leaves Net scrambled, scrambling for position of the spike. Only 27 seconds left. Smoke replacing one another here is really just Net looking like he's just been choked out entirely of any chance.
Yeah, his job was to help them in the post plant, hold control of areas.
I mean, yeah, and he was just chilling and waiting for the flank to come in.
Was magical stuff. Baby Bay gives up the space. Clearly the game plan. I was thinking that he was going to use a snake bite on the choke point and try to play for people to flood in. Instead, the call is to play soft on site, give it up, and then as they tap the plant, snake bite.
Yeah, I don't know what you do. Because obviously you're keeping Oxy, you're building a team around Oxy.
Where you've got the fade ultimate
Mitch has been, but again, you're just the same C9, so I don't even know. I don't know, man. You would think Oxy and Vic would be kind of obvious keeps. But I really don't know. Because again, it's like, who do you pick up?
Have ruined C9's chances here in this half.
Yeah.
Winning the pistol, the momentum off the back, couple of nice rounds, and you're staring down a deficit like this that's very tough to come back from.
It's a tough watch, really, for this Cloud9 team that were looking to have better beginnings, I think, against G2. Disprove these narratives, really, that they are still a top team that can contest with the best.
Never beaten them, though.
No.
0-4 against G2 all time, and in terms of maps, they're 2-9. So, yeah, the games haven't really even been that close.
And Net's your only player with a rifle. He's looking for a free fight. Not even given that. Valin contests for a little bit, decides against it, backs himself out and away. Reclear with a Prowler is a good timing for Cloud9 to try and take this one, but it's immediately followed up by the drone. So just when you think it could be going your way, that's 2 players spotted out. And Jonah P just seeing signs of life before he eventually backs out.
And these 2 initiators have got some good defensive tools to work with as well. Seize, missile, salvo.
Wasn't a great fade horn. They're actually not in a great spot here.
30 seconds left.
G2 giving up a lot of space here, but happy to just play retake.
Now doomed to make the same mistakes in competitive FPS games every game they play.
Sending it flying forwards, leaving Net as that backstab is just a slight timing, even spotted out his own positioning. Mitch will commit to the plant.
Yeah, no denial on it this time. So G2 not going for that fast retake style. They're going to have to make sure that they cover every area. C9 are going to want to play aggressive.
And that's
because they
one
have
rifle,
such
though,
a weapon disadvantage.
Maybe waiting for the right time to strike there. Not intended with a snake bite, but all good. Now we see the overdrives and right forwards. Oxy couldn't quite be there with a track it in time. These kills are going even out though. Cloud9 looking for any sort of an advantage they can get. Vic trying to dominate that position up towards heaven, and it is left to Baby Bay in a 1v2. Then from the side, a bit of a tap to try and bait out the first swing. Gets the first, and he knows what a second is. Baby Bay left into that 1v1, time ticking away. Needs half at least. Earns, and the kill is labored. Not quite there onto the defusing time. Oh, 0.5, and that was even with him forgetting to press the right button.
Yeah, half a second on the clock.
Oh my goodness.
Net really messed up the timing of his swing there. Oh. I mean, most players are going to have an internal clock of, okay, he's tapped now, he should be getting towards the halfway line, now we go for the swing. Or even, he should be getting towards the end of it, now we go for the swing. Net swung right after Baby Bay got to half.
The relief on his face.
And when the time is that low, oh, you can't be letting him get away with that.
That's horrible by them.
Yeah,
I mean, that's horrible by Net.
And this is all in.
That's really bad.
Showing
Those are some, like, you just can't lose that. Like, you just, like, again, those are the sort of things that, like, pro players.
You're dropping now. There's plenty of players facing you. The kills
Like,
go
you
away.
can't do that.
It's only Jonah P is the casualty.
You're a pro player. Like, you can't mess up the time that bad.
But I think he doesn't know if they've already lurked his way past it. Was worried about being timing. Popping up that one top of the head. Oh my god, that's just Oxy looking for information. He might have just paid for it with his teammate's life. Already forwards again as the play. Stunned up Oxy. If there was a play to make, if there was a time to do it, it would be now. But it's all just
Joel got out as well. Joel
just
fucking
anticipating
TP'd
these
away.
angles. Gonna be crossed over. Layering it down with a couple of bullets, trying to buy time for the rest of his squad now, even delaying that plant. Knowing it was happening out towards Pillar. 2v3, you need heroics here from Cloud9. You need them now. Oxy, sharp, locked in. Left to see if he can do it all.
Oh, nice try, Oxy.
Joel shuts it all down at the tail end moment.
Well, it's another clutch. I mean, these rounds are close, but
even the spots where it feels like Cloud9 could be pulling magic out of somewhere, G2 deny it. Squash the small flickering flame of hope that's in their hearts. And G2 have so many defensive looks. Like this one. Triple facing the Viper wall right off rip.
Yeah.
And they're up 7-1.
So unexpected. I mean, Net has been
Brazil it is.
A main, roughly. He's not been lurking it too often for free, but there haven't been that many players pushing up behind it.
But when there's so many different looks on the defense side, you never know what to expect.
Yeah.
Think about, can Net
Now
really
Joel
be
upping on A.
confident walking forwards on A? No, you have no idea what you're going to run into.
See, clearly C9's plan this map has been, hey, Baby Bay's playing C.
Defense.
Let's just abuse that.
Operator unanticipating though. The players are already walking up past that point.
Yeah, it's the kind of risk that you can take when you play Yoru. He's just got to land the shot, and here's G2 looking to try to take a fight.
They've been pushing out, disrespecting this entire map so far. This time the fight does not go their way. The paranoia is almost perfect here. Defense was in order, at least there by Jonah P. Just a one. And now a quick TP to try and get the hell out of there. Being cancelled out, potentially. Pit down over towards A. It is chaotic. G2 trying to make sense of it, trying to pass through most of this.
Yeah, Vic, really nice decision making in the moment. And Valen could find a timing.
Hopped up, Oxy.
Okay, that should win them the
A little
round.
bit before.
Yeah, that's good control from Oxy.
Into the pit we go. Straight into the shoddy of Net. Cloud9 needed this. 7-1. They were desperate for another round just to put on the boards. Anything to break this run and streak that G2 had.
Man, I mean, this game's already over. Though. Like 7 on defense with this
Not
comp.
only was he watching for the B push and took a little bit of contact,
This comp
but
on
then he
attack
backs
is
up, throws the paranoia that allows
rough to deal with against a team who knows what they're
C9
doing.
to put the pressure back on to G2, and then he, with the spike, teleports over to an A site that he knows is going to be free. So, he
But
really
because
handles
these
that
rounds have
beautifully.
been close,
An integral part of Cloud9's success this year.
Time to jump.
But guess what? It's not going to get much easier.
Yeah. Bay, no armor coming into this one. Not too sure what's happened there. I'm going to buy for his teammates, I think.
Yeah, normally not advisable going for Vandal, no armor.
Yeah.
Normally you'd want to be picking up a Guardian or
the
something
Vuka
like that
should buy.
instead. But
You're
all
all
right.
tail this
He was
round.
minus 6,000 down, so I think he was just be in the bank for the rest of his team.
Yeah, I mean, even so.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Get the abacus out and figure out how to get yourself some armor. That is the clone. Don't worry. He has been up to some shenanigans today,
Vic
though.
was definitely wondering.
Yeah. But it's close up towards B. This spot that Baby Bay's in gets a ton of value. Leaf loves playing here.
Face your fear.
Some info. Nightfall. Uh-oh, that's not a clear into the corner, and already time to strike is there. Baby Bay doesn't buy this time.
There's a fatal gone.
It out really with a bit of patience.
Why are we doing an exec without Oxy?
Pushed into a different direction.
But
they don't want anything to do with it.
The pivot through towards C, or at least they were thinking about it, and now the re-hit comes back through.
Oh, and Oxy, I mean, he's like there for a rocket, man. The rest of his team trying to help out and supplement the push that's about to happen over towards B. Still, they are dropping. Damage done to Mitch. He still survives. At least lays claim to that kill. Collected onto Jorg. And now getting a move on over towards C. But Valin is home, ready and waiting. And this guy is ready to play spoiler to your hopes and dreams. 10 seconds remaining. Finally taken out, but Trent's there as well. And then, I mean, okay, well, listen, when it gets down to the chaotic situations like that, maybe
dearie me.
can persevere.
No, they did have full live the last round, so they should be good here, but
situation. They went for... They had a pivot through into C. It was only Valin there, and they probably would have been given the whole of the C plant. But there was a counter call from somebody. Maybe because Oxy was positioned over towards A, and that looks like Imi hitting the timeout button, if I was to guess. Yeah, I mean...
yeah, 8-2. I mean, we're doing an exec without Oxy. We're just running into B. Fatal thing. I mean, what are they doing? What are they doing? Such a nice swing from Valin Trent. I actually think Trent's swing is a mistake. Because the time is so low, he should wait for him to get the sight and then try and plant, and then he should run at him. And then you can't lose. Like, there was a world there where he swings out, dies, and you still could lose. Whereas if he doesn't try and trade and he just stays, because the time is so low, by the time he's ran to sight and tried to stick, you can't lose. Right? Jonah just sits, takes his mouse and keyboard, hands off. Just don't think... Yeah, I mean, yeah, also, it doesn't fucking matter, let's be real. None of this fucking matters. I mean, this game is just gonna end. And C9, again, are just gonna get battered by anyone who's actually good at the game.
More difficult. It's not boding particularly well. Those Omega Group teams are tough.
Yeah. It's a reminder what this game is all about as well, what these teams are playing for. That second seed spot in your group. Avoid the potential path that leads to Sentinels, really.
Yeah.
You're going to have to play them eventually, I think, if you're wanting to go all the way.
Sure, absolutely.
But you do want to avoid them early on.
Yeah. I mean, if you lose this game, you get the bracket with Leviathan and Sentinels, and then if you lose your opener, you drop down and play Crew. So that's a tough lot of teams there to deal with. And C9 have got enough champs points that they, they could...
Oh, wow, so you're even on the tougher side of the 4th seed as well.
Yeah, by making 3rd or 4th.
Armageddon is going to make it very uncomfortable. Nowhere to really stand as nice and safe. Still maneuvering, running all the way around. It's Cloud9.
I don't love that play. I feel like if you're doing that, you have to seize, surely.
The kills have gone their way. Player advantage now to them. They open up the door, causing a bit of concern in the back of the minds for Jonah. He's going to be hearing all of these footsteps scurrying forward, still watching onto trees. There's one player there playing spoiler to the plant, denies it and anticipating it, cutting it up to the corner. The overdrive is popped out by Oxy.
I mean, literally does just feel like Oxy against the world. See, sometimes I think C9 struggles against these teams because Oxy feels like he needs to do everything.
1v1 Baby Bay versus Oxy.
Love this.
Oxy saved them in this round so far. That ult did everything for C9. He's just got one more player in front of him.
Ring around the roses, Baby Bay up towards the top.
Nice try, Baby Bay. I actually like the re-wrap heaven there. I think that's a good idea against most players, but Oxy is... If that was against any other C9 player, I think he wins by doing that. But unfortunately, Oxy is, looking for a fight. I mean, what are they doing? I mean, not even clearing this. Like, I mean, this guy's here. You've heard the Odin spam through the door.
Enormous responsibility on
yeah, no, what I was going to say was, normally I feel like Oxy in these games can overheat because he feels like he needs to carry the team. I'm not sure he has done that, to be honest, in this game. I just think they've been quite shit.
Heading into the final round of this half.
Like on this map, he's the only one who's actually bothered to turn up. That's pretty good.
Reveals a lot there in that spot.
No follow-up, though.
No, G2 are going to be disengaging away from it. Jorg has a judge. Also puts up. I mean, it's forced out a knife. Well, it's going to be a lot of tags, at least 4.
Valen going for a cheeky play, wondering if he could get away with that combo, the fade ult into the Omen ult. Fair enough. Fair play.
You've still got Yoru up
worried
here.
about the push out here because G2 in the mid-round really have been going for that, and he catches it. Trent punished. That's going to weaken things quite significantly. And now, decision for Mitch.
You cannot die here, John.
Made easier if Jonah dies.
Tagging a couple of bullets to the chest there. Oh, yeah, that is not the gun to be taking that fight. Realizes the mistake, backs himself out of there and away. Jorgamo's going to be spotting this out.
Jorg has a judge, by the way.
2 players, yeah, he can't really make a play for it, but he's just trying to get mid-round information. We're down to 45 seconds, Cloud9.
They're going to end B into Baby Bay, into Jorg.
Baby Bay's walking forwards anyway. He's trying to contest these players over towards the A side. It's a prowler forwards again.
What?
Hey, that's
Sorry?
Just, yeah, pot shots. Okay. Just taking it into the corner. Oxy finds it. Flash. Jorg knows he needs to make a play from this spot.
It's not possible.
No, paranoia is avoided. Still has all his senses.
Spike planted.
It'll take a game of timings and maybe a bit of raw luck.
It just shouldn't be possible. This should, by all accounts, be C9 getting up to 4, making a bit of a recovery in this half.
And they have complete control over the site.
There's a paranoia, but I think C9 would have to let go of their keyboards to lose.
Yep. Avoiding kind of that util here. Here's the paranoia that's going to be sweeping past. There's a judge. There's a follow-up. How the hell is he getting 2? Cloud9 cannot let this one slip now. Into the main choke point. Oxy almost the adjustment in the aim for Valen, but
again, Oxy's turning
just to the side.
So that's nice for them. I could use with Mitch turning up, to be fair, though. That would be nice if he could bother. Oh, dear. Deary me.
Any of what G2 were up to in this final round.
Okay, 8-4. I mean, a little sense of life, a pulse there from C9 at the end, but does it matter? Probably not. I mean, they might lose 4 out of 4 pistols here, which if they do, it definitely won't matter. But I do think that against a team like G2, now I remember first game against Sen, they played this map. Baby Bay was on Viper, and I do think the Baby Bay cost them that game because he was so passive on attack side. I don't think that that will happen. I feel like, you know, obviously his confidence has only grown as time has gone on. And I feel like now, I mean, we'll see, but I would assume he's probably doing pretty well. Hashtag free Arango. Oh dear. What do you think of Gokura's debut? He looked shocking, to be fair. He looked really rough. It wasn't all his fault. I mean, fucking Saka looked shit as well. Martinelli is shit. I mean, I can't believe that Tottenham are about to sign Eze. And Arsenal don't think, like, we don't have a left winger who's good. We signed Madueke, who's also shit. I don't know. Some of these players, you just think, like, I get it. They're good physically, but they can't play. They just can't play. Like, they're just not good. Like, yeah, they can run, but they're just not good. Like, you've got fucking... There's so many players. Like, look at fucking Matoma or Semenyo. I mean, even Clivert from Bournemouth as well.
Only going to be looking towards.
Fucking...
Looks like he's in the right place at the right time here because G2...
How are you Arsenal and you've got fucking...
Got our eyes set on it.
Martinelli and...
G2 have at least a reasonable stack of bodies.
This fucking Madueke.
That teleport makes me think that Valen's calling A to B here.
Mitch, the door's going to open up. He's going to be... just sidesteps it in time, so he's not on the open sight line.
Slow contact approach.
Yeah. Always methodical from G2.
Door is open. That's
potentially worried about it. That's why they threw out the C's here. Mitch is close quarters. Oh dear! That's a prowler finding it forwards, and Oxy's even been dealt with.
Oxy down.
before he eventually goes
Honestly,
down.
it feels like round over. With Oxy dead, I just don't have the trust.
Out of the fight.
Vic really cannot afford to die here. He has the
You know,
paranoia.
and
It's a tough ask. Oh no, I think Trent, yeah, Trent spotted it and already taking the fight together. G2 right on top
they're
of
worried
it.
about
No
the flank.
hesitation. As soon as they spot a weakness.
still got double Teo missiles, by the way, here.
Yeah. Really
much
disgusting work.
Yeah, pretty much an impossibility.
And remember, we've got double Teo missiles now. But of course, the way we can use Teo missiles now is we can use one, and then we can use one again.
Spotted out into the open here
Right,
from
so
Zep, but
one,
Salvo forced out at least
and
from
now
that
I
first
can
tap,
choose
again,
when to
you're
put the
running
other
out
one down.
of
So I can literally just
options.
wait for the second tap.
As well.
Doors closing. Second salvo.
Second salvo.
Zeppa's thinking, yeah, I mean, yeah, his thoughts.
That's actually a buff. Like that's actually a buff in this
Sounds like
spot
that. He thought he was
that
outside
Teo
of the
got.
Teo meta. Not quite. G2.
And that's
Casual reminder.
And that's the great advantage of playing so contact at the beginning of the rounds. In the old Tejo meta, you threw util off barrier drop immediately. You soaked the site in utility because you had.
I have never had jelly deals.
Now
No.
in this version of the meta, if you are going to play Tejo, you try to use as little as you possibly can early on, contacting all the way up there to the A site.
Yo, good shit, bro.
And then Trent has 2 salvos to be able to use.
Okay, GG. I mean, they should force his C9. I mean, they won't, but yeah, they should.
It is.
They just want it to be over. Mitch is on 6 kills. Fuck me, he's going to go 1 pointer.
He's so much weaker in all of the rest of the round.
Sure. And this is it. Full speed ahead. Everybody from G2 looking over towards this A site. Trying to take it with a bit of brute force, some util to help out.
There is a flank coming in here.
Yeah.
4 players right behind Trent.
Trent, he's got one with the bulldog. Got a player here trying to adjust the
He
aim
gets
in time
one.
for the re-swing that comes out, but that's just a 1-for-1, and that is a
Did they
gun
not pick
handed
up the
over.
bulldog? They did.
What's the call here? Fight forwards and towards the back of the
Kill
site,
my
flipping
goat.
it entirely away from them. Eddie Estap looking for a fight
What?
to be taken. Net. Where's he got that one from?
Full
2
blind,
players
got
shot
2
to the blink
kills.
of an eye. Orbs available for a raining day. It happens to be now. A bit of a smoke. Comes a spike and comes a chance. It's for it. Trying to fade away and run it away. Net is dominating
The
this
gun you
one.
want for that. Wow.
4 kills for his team, and what an answer back.
1 bulldog. 1
He
win.
knows these guys better than almost anybody else. Was on the team for an enormously long time. And here delivers a crucial round for C9 against his former brothers. The pickup of the bulldog.
I mean, I think he does just get. Oh, well, the second one is
being
blind.
massive. I mean, he gets a fadeaway kill there while he's blind.
Oh my god. That was okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was lucky as
Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good. And also, it can be better to win the second round instead of the pistol. Because now you're going to be able to have that same, you know, free, quote-unquote, round here for Cloud9 to be able to pick it up. But also, you get closer to those ults and you can maybe start a snowball.
Bit of a util up. Could be risky business, especially when no one's dealing with the horns. Valen, up in your grill, up in your face, Jorgamo right from behind. Oh,
Wow.
no!
Why did I call it a free round?
Oh, no,
It's
Josh.
never free.
Just shut up. Pull your mic out. This is 2
Now,
players
Valen
on
died,
Cloud9,
so they
just
don't have
like
any smoke
wondering,
heaven, but
oh my goodness. Guns picked up, reclaimed.
they do have
Recycled.
3 rifles and a
Man's already
stinger now.
down. And all of that good work just undone.
And if they go for this, I mean, these two have money.
Tiny, tiny little mistakes
We
that
do
they
have
made
to
as
go
well.
for this, I think.
That's all it takes for G2 to capitalize.
Jonas should get a
Nets is
horn
gonna take
back
this one
online at some
slowly,
point.
cautiously. He knows that there's probably a player hanging
There it
back,
is.
but he gets the kill onto Trent. Okay, he does find it. Door can be flipped open. Puts a bit of pressure now onto 2 sides of things, and bodies are turning. Twisting Jorgamo. It's on top of it all.
Well, a thrifty. And now their buy is all over the place. Like, Zephyr and Net are in a good spot, but the others are in a terrible spot. So you've got like
If for
a
a
2
moment Imi
rifle,
had dared to dream,
yes.
how
3
quickly it
classic
turned to
round.
nightmare. That was such an aggressive play from G2 straight towards Rubble,
There
and
it is.
yeah,
Yep.
head
It's
in
the look of a
hands.
man that has had your, as you said, dreams
Torn away from him.
squashed.
Because now your team is back down onto the eco. Ult start building on the other side. A tumultuous beginning to this half, but one where G2 were already so far
didn't
into the
shoot a
lead.
Fade Horn and
It
it
only
cost them the
favors
round.
them.
Now they go for the Paper X 5 stack, just
Cloud9
full
have to not
aggro.
just win rounds,
They're giving
but
Oxy the
keep up
gun.
a
Hey, at
round
least they're doing
deficit.
something right.
Hanging this one back, Prowler. Catching on to Baby Bay. He does have
Oh,
the
Baby
help
Bay,
of
what are you
some of his
doing, son?
teammates, but oh, he's really going to peek into that. There you go. Now he sees it. Bodies are starting to come forwards here, but Paranoia over fighting Cloud9 straight into those sight lines. It's not ideal
just
for them
run
still. The smoke,
the
and
other
eventually they
way.
do return
What are
that
we
fire
doing?
back to Baby Bay. Find themselves into the
I mean,
2v3.
Valen did
Can
well
pick up another gun as well if Vic wants to.
do
It's a
that.
good idea from Trent to evacuate there. He had the spike. Got to get the plant down. Decent plant position. Pretty open. From CT, from Waterfall.
G2 on B.
Yeah.
TD back as well to rejoin Trent.
So you've seen them now.
Salva's still waiting. We've already seen the outcome of that one.
Well, now they just know exactly where these people are coming from.
They do. Cleared out. Don't think that's Jorgen.
I mean, that would be next level.
Just posted up on the corner.
That would be next level.
They killed it. They broke it. They didn't want to take the risk for it. But at this point, it's a loss.
Again,
round.
2 salvos.
Sorry, checkmate. Vic knows he has to try and get half, but if he overstays, he dies. Time's already ticking. Guess what? Here's the second one. And GG, really, for this round.
Yeah, completely GG. Trent winning that round without ever having to play the game of Valorant, essentially. That's what
those rounds
excels at.
Those rounds hurt.
Yeah, this is just adding insult to injury, frankly, right? They don't come into this round with the best weaponry, C9.
You can see how pressed they are that they're even fighting this. This is, it's lofty behavior.
Yo, bro. We're winning these cringe-ass post plants. Let's go, bro.
Yeah, I probably had to mute the audio for that one, but it was just very funny at 2x speed.
Oh, that's really good.
That was
We didn't even hear what he said.
Okay.
Oh, molding me is so...
Oh, it just made it funny and it was fun. I don't know why.
And Baby Bay was still talking over the top of it as well. That's one of the best clips I've seen. I do feel bad for him.
I mean, it's and you can feel it. It's frantic from Cloud9. They have to take a lot of risks that you wouldn't normally
Oh,
want
the
to
thing
take
cancelled the draw.
just to go toe to toe. And even then, you're not going toe to toe. You're still down the rounds.
Yeah, they need to be winning kind of like 3 rounds for every 1 that G2 get at this point.
Yeah. Stacking the bodies, Cloud9. They've got 3 players waiting over towards C to receive.
It's really difficult to punish Jorgamo for taking all of this space. He's a Yoru, he even has ult. He can just evacuate at any moment. Doesn't make a sound cue, remember, as well, so C9 will be wondering if he's still around there. They have to go and get the information at some point. Only just now is Net going for a bit of a peek. And G2 are already in on the exact opposite side of the map.
The A side all theirs. Vic spraying and praying, hoping that he can fish out a kill.
Yeah, but he's got no plant denial.
No dice.
So C9, they're not going to be able to flood. They're not going to be able to play fast.
No, they don't have tail
They've got
missiles
to play
this
set,
time.
and Jonah P has ult.
Going to be forced frantic, I think, just worrying just in case Trent does have the sours. Now we know he does not. So Nightfall across the board here, but a still guarding on top of it. Shorty's out. Looking to see if he
Bro,
can
how are
do
we
that
not
damage.
expecting a
Trent
Shorty there?
even gets the 1. He's isolated there. He's lucky to even get that much here with a door to try
No,
and
I don't
exit
always
out
love
towards the
these
side
angles.
here. Horn has to be broken. A tap onto the plant, forcing out these fights out wide. Cloud9, they hold their
Actually
ground
feel
and
like
hold
the
it
defenders
well.
do win them a
G2
decent
wants
amount
to
of
put a
time.
bit of scramble on Baby Bay. Spraying down, but no more bullets remain. Yeah, and that is going to be a full stick away. Cloud9 still in it.
Come on, Mitch, take a fight, man.
Oh, Baby Bay talked previously about how they were winning the cringe-ass post plants. That one, he had an opportunity to win a 1v2, but
he might
had
get
to
one
do
more
it by
point, though.
spraying through the smoke and couldn't quite make it happen. Big shots hit, though, from Zephyr and Net here. I mean, Mitch as well getting involved, but winning those duels ended up being really important. Put the pressure
It's
back
actually an
onto
eco
G2.
for C9 here.
Break
For
their
some reason.
economy,
Because Trent
maybe
can't buy, I
make
guess,
something
even
out
though
of
we can
this.
buy him one. Like
Five
almost
in a
everyone
row
else
to
can
draw
buy.
things even.
Don't know why we're taking an eco.
See what G2 were doing with the weaker weaponry.
Oh, I think
Okay.
Baby Bay missed his Viper Orb there as well, I think.
Good. All good. Jordan's already in. Walkabouts onto the B side. Nobody was watching that one. He's past the thorns, past the wall. They are none the wiser.
No, this is really nice. You put
None the wiser.
because they put so much pressure over towards A. They made it feel like it was going to be a rubble fight, so nobody's really watching over towards B. And he's
They want to do an
slipped
A
through.
pinch.
Pardon me, the pun, but he slipped the net. Although it was Zephyr watching, actually.
It was. Oh, no, 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 just spotting it. Backs towards it, chooses the time to strike right now. Clone, absorbing a couple of the bullets. Oxy's still alive, not for much longer. Trent is immediately on it, and this is the danger with a team like G2. They take the risks, they find their marks, the damage for you. Vic is up to you. He's already found the two.
Gotta get that kill, Valen.
Out
I
from
don't
the
know which
side
gun
as
he
well.
had, but
Happy to
gotta get
reinforce,
that
I should
kill.
say, and the spike has been dropped down now.
Why is always Mitch
Vic
dying,
again,
bro?
Once more in a spot like this. This time,
Yeah,
though,
any damage he can do is pretty good here.
everything really against him.
Yeah, what a hero play from Vic. Tugs himself into a
I think he's
corner
B because I
position
probably think
again,
he's locked in
gets so
with
much
Joel.
value, and Babybase clearing his demons away from A.
30 seconds left.
There's time left.
Spring cleaning, dust in every corner.
Toxins going up.
Cloud9 are just not leaving anything to chance, are they? Look at this, all grouped up. It's a double high-low up through spawn.
Screen down.
Even Net is miles away, just looking to contain in case it does go over towards B. Now the plant's down. Info gathered, and the shots are still just as crispy. Vic.
Okay, 11-7.
Saves it in that
Again, that probably should have been a round that
Big
G2
round.
were better able to convert. It just basically came down
Looked
to
like G2
Vic.
had done everything they needed to be able to win
But
that.
yeah, Valen should be killing him now. I also don't. I also just think Jonas just gotta shoot him. You know, just fight.
Himself into this corner and was able
You're
to pick off
2v1. You're swinging around that corner.
kills in the end.
I mean, I know you're not
I
expecting
thought
someone
he
to
was
be there.
cooked here, to be honest with you, but that readjustment onto Valen was exactly what the
I mean,
doctor
they
ordered.
shouldn't have ecoed that round. Baby could have bought
Deep breath.
Trent a gun. And if they end up, I mean, they probably don't end up in that round, to be fair. But
Cloud9 not done yet.
And that's good to see. I mean, first half kind of looked like they were dead and gone.
Yeah.
But they're clawing back into things. And remember that this is all without winning a single pistol in this series. Though they did, of course, win the follow-up after the pistol, the eco round in this half. And then got ecoed immediately afterwards.
Rookie came straight back at them. G2 quite methodical now. Bit of B, open up the door, clears out towards the mound control, forcing a pit out.
And also good information because the wall didn't
they're
get triggered
expecting
over towards
Omen
B,
TP.
you know that
They've
the
got
Vice wall is on C. So you're now looking towards
got a guy
pit and the
literally
wall.
watching
I mean,
just
this
that.
looks disgusting. You don't want to go in this direction. They triggered the thorns at the very least.
Then, like you said, you got the wall to contest with and the pit.
I'm a little bit surprised that C9 are giving A so heavily. They've still got 2 people on C, despite the fact that they have, you know, the Viper's pit playing over towards there. They're playing very soft on this side of the map.
G2 poking.
Try and flood back across.
Vic tagged down by the bullet here. Straight shots are flying forwards here with the paranoia. Vic steps forwards anyway, wants to try and take the fight, but oh my god, almost overstepping himself there. He's dropped down to just 30 health. There's bullets flying forwards. Oxy has to defend. Up and over towards the shoulder, but that's stray shots. They go both ways.
Kind of trapped here.
Smoke's
They're
not
going
going
to
to be
just
absorbing
give
that too much
down
here,
the
but the ult's
spike.
expended. Cloud9 starting to get a few bodies onto the mark here. Over
Oh,
towards the
they're
B
just
side
gonna
is the
run
last
across.
resort for G2.
Oh.
Big counter spams here, but the C's could be perfect. Still not plant. Needs to be stopped. Trent needs to be covered. G2 have got him in a transfer. Zephyr. Plant still down. And Babybase left to do it from this spot once more. Can't adjust the aim in time. Zephyr.
Okay,
It's
C9.
monstrous
Maybe
from
we
him to
have a
save
game.
Yeah, incredible
How has
shots
he got
there,
all those
barreling his
kills
way
again,
back in
like-
through heaven. Valen making the call
The
to
aim
pivot
from
through to
G2
B. Only had one
not been
smoke
there
to
for the
deal
last
with,
couple of rounds.
but all of that utility coming
2
out
people
from
shooting at one guy. You let him get both.
The horns
Letting out of a smoke. I mean, that should
setting
be
up
100%. This should be a.
through
Well, he does
and
flick
hit this
pretty
triple
quick, to be
kill.
fair. But
Almost denied Trent the plant and won the round outright. They are actually coming back into this a little. And they forced G2 down onto another eco. This is now 3 rounds in a row. 3 retakes.
okay, hold on. I'm listening. Mitch, if you could get a kill at some point, that'd be good.
They're starting to believe that they can do it.
Yeah, that time the stun from Oxy flooding in to help Vic on A was also really crucial.
Never missed haunt.
I am worried when G2 have 5 stingers though.
Yeah.
Especially when they can get a pit up as well in post.
Nets as well. Oh, he's the only one playing onto this side here. It's that double dive in. Valen and Jorg taking deep into it. They've
They're
got
gonna pit here.
complete access to the
This
site.
could be horrible with the pit and
pit?
5 people with stingers inside of it.
Oh my goodness, wait a second. Could be disaster laying in wait. The Zephyr does have the ult. Steel Guard, and it should be clearing a path. Surely, easily. Prowler enough. There it is. Keeping back with the gate crashing deep. The Classics can only do so much into this angle. Has cleared the way most of the way. With that C's on top of it, it's order damage and decay. Good util, good diligence. Still a step forwards. Steel Garden. It dissipates. Stingers doing dirty work indeed. The Blight's still not cleared off that.
Viper's Pit.
G2 getting themselves
5
12.
stingers. GG.
Tough situation for Cloud9 there. Really
3v5.
difficult. As soon as they allowed the pit to go down and G2 to get into a post plant, it was gonna be hard. But I think using the Steel Garden before you spam for picks is the wrong way of doing things. Because if you rip the Steel Garden immediately, you have to scale off the back of it, right? Otherwise you're just wasting the ultimate.
Mitch got a
but
kill.
when you're in there, as long as G2 can keep a few players alive, they're going to be good for it. I think if you play a little more patient and just try to spam into the pit, maybe you get a couple of kills, and then you're able to rip the Steel Garden with only 3 of those G2 players alive, you might be able to get the round done.
Got to be scared of that G2 team. Now they brought themselves up to 12 here, Cloud9. Aggro plays of their own again, but do you want to overfight once more to Snake Bite?
Nice
Still
try,
can.
Good
Point deny, yes, beautiful tracking from Oxy, even anticipating they're going to refight into it. This is light work and nice stuff overall. Gonna have to give up the position and the gun, so Oxy might not be able to claim.
A couple strange moments in this game.
But he's definitely.
He took a 1v5 in one round and killed 3 of them.
Yeah. Don't know if you've been keeping track at home. Not that I have, to be honest. I don't remember the Bucky kill.
I guess maybe everybody's saying he's vulnerable.
So good for this team. Gonna be a B finish here. Mitch giving it up, playing the 5v3 retake.
Deep press into the spawn area by G2.
And actually, the retake only has 1 piece of util, a single stun, to try to make it work. I guess they've got a haunt now, back from Mitch.
Trying about to get surrounded, though. All comes down to this opening kill. Good movement, sidestepping it, but now Jonah P squeezed. That door opens wide, leaves it down to Jorgamo. Now they know where his position is. They should be able to take this fight together now, cleanly enough. Smoke down, they wait the timing out, and they just spam it and lock their sights onto it.
Mitch, come on, mate.
Deep to survive. They're carving out a bit of a foothold.
Relying heavily on
the last thing I want to see is G2 get seen in any respect.
Once they had the advantage, they did play very nicely together. The coordination on being able to reclear B main was pretty lovely. Net opening door at the same time as 2 players doubled up, clear. Now here's the 2 players I'm talking about, Oxy and Vic, and exactly at the same time, door opens. Really strong coordination.
Oh yeah, free ult kill there, baby.
Yeah, but they did need that free ult kill to be able to set themselves up for the advantage. They have won the last 4 out of 5 rounds though, so
Mitch, come on.
Deep, trying to get
I
back.
just need 1.
Only 1
I've needed 1 for the past like 5 rounds. I just need 1.
2 plenty of ults to use as well into this next one. Flashing the sound was in your face, G2 posturing over towards C-Mount, but I'm not actually committing any bodies towards it. So towards A here. They do have that Nightfall in the back pocket, Jorgamo's Dimensional Drift.
Yeah, it's such a good combo.
Deadly combos, even with Valen's ult too.
So again,
yeah.
Faking the C.
You can see that C9 are essentially playing off-site here.
Toxin screen down.
Yeah, a lot of stall util. Forms out towards it. That's Mitch just trying to pre-aim where the drone
Oh,
potentially could
Mitch.
be. Dodging a lot of util coming his way, but it's called forward, at least with the speed
I
up.
like your ult first. I hate some of the ult usage this year. I feel like has been pretty poor.
And potential for the taking here, but Jorgamo is up close and personal.
I like your ult to see if someone's there first, then fade.
Down to the side against that back wall. Everyone getting back into the post positions, baby. He's just lost, man. Didn't know where that hole was coming from here.
Now, what's this your ult doing? Yeah, they're here.
Cloud9 trying to take this one with a rapid approach indeed. 3 players.
It's just taking you out of the round.
Missing a few of the other ones though, but still G2 are locking this down. They've got that crossfire set up with a util in abundance. This is a hard pressed fight in engagement for Cloud9.
Fucking hell, Mitch. He's gonna end on 9. Are you kidding me?
G2 now on the brink, on the precipice of being able to close this one out. They need the heroics, but it's all down to net.
GG. God's sake, Mitch. Come on. You couldn't get 1 kill in like the last 5 rounds. Oh, dear. Do I stay for map 1 of Loud MIBR? Go to sleep. I mean, honestly, wow. A lot of you are just saying go to sleep. That is not often that happens.
If you had complete control of the grouping, how would you group the Americas?
I don't know. I don't know. For it to be balanced, well, you'd split up Sen and G2 for one. You'd then probably put, I don't know. I don't give a shit. This whole region's fucking shit. Right, can you do a pick'em on VLR now? For the playoffs? No. Sad. So this is, well, it hasn't updated. But your playoff bracket then is this. C9. And who just fucking played G2? So G2 100 Thieves. Winner plays NRG. Just put G2 in there now. 11 there now. Let's just put G2 in there now. Let's just put Sen in there now. That's pretty easy. So then it would be C9 versus Crew. Probably Crew win that. 100 Thieves probably beat EG. They would play the losers, so they would play NRG. I think. Would you, or does it flip? No, I think it flips. So it'd be Crew NRG. Who's this losing up here? Lev. Lev 100 Thieves. Lev NRG. Lev G2. Sen G2. That's what I think I'm going for. Does the MIBR loud match matter? No, it doesn't. So honestly, whoa, is that the knife of this? The little orbs in your hand? Didn't even realize. Like boxing, what is it, boxing gloves? What does it sound like? Yeah, I can't be bothered. I really can't be bothered. This game doesn't mean anything. How many points did I get? Well, I've still got Look Show to play. Mitch got 1. I just can't be bothered. I'm on 74 currently. Pretty poor week. I need Look Show to pop off. But I can't be bothered to watch it. Goodbye, everyone. Just end the stream. I will. Raid Shio? Is Shio streaming? I won't raid him.